Warning: the following video is extremely disturbing. You've been warned.
The video that was going around a couple of weeks ago, where she tried saying that she'd never said anything, and she said my name in the video, saying that she's never said anything about a child, and the only thing that she said to me was, if I had time to go around calling a sick child, because she's a sick child, bearing in mind she's a fully grown-ass adult, then I should have more time to look after my child.
Absolutely.
But again, she's an adult, so how have I bullied a child? Because
you haven't, and her dad refers to her as that, doesn't he? Like a young girl. She's not a young girl. She's not a child.
She's an adult. She's 25.
Sally, do you want me mod? Oh, I've got savage mods in here, Channy. But thank you, my lovely. I've got to say it again. Oh, I keep screwing up there. So, where were we? What can I show before I cast?
I don't know if you're going to be able to show anything, but you might be able to read the messages out between me and Kirsten. Again, my messages might not make much sense because at this point when she started private messaging me, I saw red. I was so angry with the things that she was saying. You might be able to read them out, but not show them.
Yeah, because again, we have permission. We haven't actually got her replies. We are just saying that Kirsty said her piece. Where did we get to? We got to the things here. P.S. That's a central line. So obviously we showed those pictures. P.S. That's a central line. And there's the dressing, just so you know next time to go and buy some offline. P.S. I have, and I don't know how many nurses messaged me knowing you're a fake. So obviously we had that lady who said that they've got problems there. We had the things that she was putting on every single post of your beautiful daughter. Literally,
it was only the post that had like the epilepsy post, the intestinal dysmotility post, the hyperglycemia posts. It was the post of the condition she was saying she had.
It's like no one else can have them, but she can, but only her, isn't it? That's what it seems like. It's a bit. Yeah. This is a Netflix documentary, and
oh yeah, of course it is.
Absolutely. Can I have someone? I don't know who I'd have play me actually. Right. So who do you want to play you, Kirsty?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Can I have somebody that? Yeah. Anyway, so all the posts that had conditions that she said she had, she attacked you by putting Munchausen by proxy. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. So also in her comments here, and this might be why they were showing, like, because it is her saying, and again, this is all, if you want it, you can get it from Carly. I think have you put a video up about this?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few on my page.
It's all on there. So she replied to a comment to yourself. Also, social services will be paying you a visit. Did social services ever pay you a visit?
No.
Do you know if a call was ever made to social services?
No, I contacted her dad after these messages. And he sat there and said she would not ring social services on me because she can't even ring them to get her self-help.
Okay. That's the first probably honest thing, but now when you message the dad, because I remember we all were messaging him when he was putting up his posts, what was his replies to you then?
When I first messaged him with all this that kicked off, I messaged him when all this happened, when she commented on my posts, and he did say he were going to have a conversation with her, and he were going to try and put it to bed because he didn't condone what she was saying. And I've got all these screenshots again. I can send them to you if you want me to.
I would love to.
And then obviously he said he'd had a word with her. I don't know if he did, but then obviously she never stopped. She continued talking about me. So I said to him, I said, John, she's still talking about me. I said, it's not stopping. I said, so, and you're expecting me not to retaliate when she's talking about me. I said, but it's okay for your daughter to do what she's doing. I said, taking money off vulnerable people, doing what she wants, saying all this stuff. And his response was, why do you care? I've got all these in messages and I will send them to you, because his response back then, you could tell that he knows exactly what she's doing and why she's doing it. From what he said to me, you can tell.
Chloe Keeper, can you send me your stuff? Will you send me your stuff, please? I think you are speaking to somebody that's doing the stuff behind the background anyway. But I really struggle with the dad because, yeah, how can I put this? And I hope he is watching, because I was on the same post as you. And I was like, you know, I'd want my daughter to live, not just exist in a bed pushing meds into herself 6 times a day. I would get her the right help and get her off of here. I really struggle with dad, because I have got some videos of dad confirming illnesses and confirming diagnoses. Now, if it is, and I'm saying if, because we don't know, we haven't got our medical records, if it is fictitious disorder, to some extent you have to go along with the person whilst seeking help. But if it got to the point where your daughter was causing mass damage to people, both mentally, emotionally, financially, why would you condone it? And why would you be in her lives backing what she's saying? I would be like, you know, at the end of the day, I am not coming on your lives. I'm not sitting there turning around and saying that you had an MRI scan when you were born, that you have this diagnosis of epilepsy, that you've had one what are they called, EEGs?
EEG, yeah.
Thank you, yeah. You've had one EEG, you've had 2 EEGs, you've had 5 EEGs, because I've heard, over the last week, I've heard different numbers. Because he can't keep up with her narratives. He's got no chance in hell. But some of the people that have lost a lot of money to this lady have come and said, but I believed because Dad said it was true. I started to question it, but Dad said it was true. It was just haters and it was just trolls. The people that are surrounding her, her mods, are highly vulnerable people. I don't care what you say. They are highly, I've seen them. They got somebody bananaed last night, so we had to go and find out which accounts were doing it. These people are people that have their own mental health problems and are very poorly themselves. Apart from, I think, 2. You know, and you just think it's so easy for those people to be sucked in, and it's so easy for them to believe the narrative. And again, you've got them phoning Dad, and Dad's saying it's true. Because why would Dad come if it wasn't epilepsy? Why are we taking this? Because you heard about the care plan. You heard about the care plan from me, and you heard about the care plan on Emily's live last night. They are asked to log everything down, aren't they, to give to Dad? Time her seizures, time her medications, say about glucose, her rescue meds. They are asked to do everything as if they're a carer and give it to Dad. So again, why would you think he'd be lying?
See, and that's one thing I said to him when he posted his videos. I said in the comments, I said, if she is sick as you're making out and she's making out, I said, why are you letting strangers with no medical training look after your severely vulnerable daughter over the internet? I said, because if that were me, no one would be looking after Carly over the internet, ever.
Can you imagine?
Exactly.
That like me going, guys, if you could just keep an eye on my kids, I'm going out for the day, both got diabetes, I'll put it up here and you'll get the numbers, and then can you just call Sean to treat them? He might be at work, he'll probably get here within 15 minutes, but yeah, that'd be great. Cheers. Can you imagine?
Yeah, because when I said that, they just kept deleting my comment with that. He says, but why would you let your very sick child, as he calls it, be looked after over strangers on the internet?
Yeah.
You wouldn't, would you?
No.
And I definitely wouldn't anyway.
No, 1,000,000% I wouldn't. And so my oldest daughter is 18, and she has, you know, some issues, and she's an adult in the eyes of the law, 18. But she's classed as a vulnerable person. She does have, you know, lots of labels, and she has type 1 diabetes. I wouldn't let her. We're trying to get her to get some kind of. It will be some kind of assisted living in the first instance type thing. But that would be like me saying, you know, get yourself some mods. Go on TikTok live all day, love, and they can look after you, and they can call me if there's an emergency.
Yeah.
You couldn't even make that shit up, could you? No. Louise has put, I barely trust myself with my diabetes, let alone somebody else. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it. I don't get why he does it. I don't get it. Go, I'm 21, ASD and type 1, moving at the end of the year. I've had to prove I'm stable enough. Yeah, T, that's what I've got to do with my daughter. And it is that path to independence. And I don't think he's given her independence. She's just become reliant on strangers.
Yeah. There's a comment here saying, is it possible for a stomach to reject a PEG J or a PEG J if you can tolerate an NJ? Now, it is possible for your stomach to reject any kind of feeding tube because, again, it's a foreign object that shouldn't be there. But it's not very common for them to reject. Now, they can, 100%. But, again, if everybody was rejecting a PEG J and it were always flipping back or whatever, like she was saying, like Carly's did that, hers were always flipping back into her stomach. Now Carly's got 2 separate tubes to stop that from happening. But again, yeah, they can reject, but it's very uncommon that they do reject from the body completely to the point where you physically can't have them anymore, because if your life depended on them, then you're going to need them, aren't you?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the heart. Hey, Jade. Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Courtney. So the thing that she said about the TPN, she had TPN for however many years and she can't have it now because of liver damage?
Well, Carly was on TPN for just over a year. Now, her liver was damaged through TPN, but it's regenerated itself now. Her liver is absolutely fine now. Because that's what your liver regenerates, doesn't it? That's what it does. And when you're on TPN, you have bloods done, especially if you're in hospital. I know from my point, Carly had bloods done every day to check her blood levels, and if things needed to be added to the TPN or taken away, or if medications needed to be added to help a side effect that you was having from the TPN. So if her liver were getting too bad, they could add medications. They wouldn't let your liver get to the point where it was severely damaged, where
you could never have it again.
Yeah, no, they'd treat you. Because Carly was very close to be needing to be treated for her liver, but again, because the levels started going, it took about 6-7 months to go back down. But again, her liver's back fine now. It's okay.
Because it is one of the organs that can regenerate, especially if what happened to her happened at an early age, because she also put that she lived in Great Ormond Street Hospital for 4 years of her life. Yeah. Did she tell you
again,
that?
Yeah, because she says, like, you can't go home as a child on TPN. You can. The parents have to be very well trained. Yeah. But you can go home on TPN.
And you have open access to the hospital should there be any immediate problems. Yeah, and you just shoot yourself back, don't you?
Yeah. Usually when you're on TPN, you get... well, Carly's got open access, but she's not on TPN. But I know at Alder Hay, the hospital that Carly's under, if you're on TPN then, and obviously anything goes wrong with the line or you've got a temperature, you just get fast-tracked straight through because of the risk of sepsis, because of the central line. But yeah, you do get open access and you're treated very quick as well.
Are you reading these comments? Because I've literally gone like a little bit ADHD where I've gone, oh, shiny. I don't know. I know several kids at home since they were infants. NJ is the nose, PEG is the abdo. The abdo can reject the PEG and soma site. But then you can have NJ. What is that? But then you can have an NJ if your stomach rejects. It isn't it very similar?
What was the question?
The question, look, you're as bad as me. I've got, oh, shiny butterflies. Right, but then you can have an NJ if your stomach rejects it, isn't it? Isn't it very similar?
An NJ and then obviously and the PEG, they're similar, but obviously they're different because the PEG J is surgical and the NJ is through the nose. They are very similar. They go into the same place. Like the PEG J goes into the jejunum just like the NJ does. But again, you'd think if a PEG J were flipping constantly, an NJ would flip constantly as well. But again, I don't know because Kylie's never had an NJ. She's always had the surgical ones. She had an NG when she was a baby. And then she went to the normal gastrostomy and then changed to the GJ. So I've never really dealt with NJ tubes, so I can't really have much say on how the NJ works through that because I've never dealt with them.
Yeah, no worries. Did you go to the Alder Hay Zoo Day last year?
No,
No. Okay. Just thought I'd ask
No.
you that one. To me, she seems to want a lot of attention and sympathy. Absolutely. There's lots of background noise. That's probably, Kylie in the background got a TV on and playing.
yeah, sorry, do I need
It's
to
all
turn
right.
it down?
No. It's just headphone wearers can pick it up. That's all.
Sorry, just a
No,
little bit, please.
she's playing. God. Okay, I think that's it. Has anyone else got any questions? Is it Fortnite, apparently? Is it your husband
Yeah.
playing Fortnite? Ah, busted! I thought it was the child, but it was the adult.
He's turned it down now.
Busted. Esther's an absolute Fortnite addict. In our Discord, I'm going to put these two people in. In our Discord, we have a gaming section where the Fortnite freaks are in there. So get in there, Carly, and then put him on with these nutters. Some of them hide behind trees, apparently. Ladies, what do you have to say?
Can I just touch up on some medication points with her before I shoot off?
Yeah, go on.
Now, she posted some proof not long ago about medications and whatnot. Can I say medication names or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So a Keppra dose was, I think it said like 500 milligram. Now, how old's Kirsten? 25. Coyle is on 450 twice a day, and she's 4. So again, her dose is quite low for someone her age.
Yeah.
Again, her sodium valproate that Kylie's on, she's on 6.5 mils, so I think that's like 240 milligram twice a day. And clobazam for seizures, which is 8 milligrams twice a day. So Kylie's seizure medications are higher than what Kirsten shown her seizure medications were. Now, you'd expect someone that's as severely epileptic as Kirsten is for her medications to be a lot higher than a 4-year-old.
Because it is based on lots of medication doses. There's actually based on your weight and, your age.
Yeah.
That she would be, because obviously Kylie's kidneys and stuff, they don't like to, do they? For all your organs and stuff like that.
And I'm pretty sure Kirsten doesn't weigh less than Kylie. So, and sure, a dose is
how much does Kylie weigh, and how old is she? She's 4, and she's
4 and she's 15.2 kilograms.
Maybe I should come a bit closer. And presumably, if you put your child in a size small to medium pyjama set, she'd be swamped.
Well, yeah, I'd probably fit about 10 of her in them.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. So, that's how we would recognise that she weighs more than Kylie. 4-year-old
She mentioned
child.
once as well about a medication called levopromazine. Mm-hmm. Now, levopromazine, she was telling everyone it's an end-of-life care medication. Now, it is an end-of-life medication and it is used on palliative care, but not always. She told everyone they wanted to put her on this medication as an anti-sickness, but she can't. You're not allowed any other anti-sickness alongside of it. Mm-hmm. Now, Kylie's on levopromazine and other anti-sickness alongside of it. And Kylie's not on it because she's end of life. And yeah, it has come from palliative care, but it's for a better quality of life. Mm-hmm. And it's used in small doses for anti-sickness.
Yep.
But she told everyone that it was end-of-life care drug and they wanted to put her on it, but she can't have any other anti-sickness with it, which, again, you can because Kylie's on them. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure, cause I think she makes out like she's on like 4 or 5 different anti-sicknesses a day, doesn't she?
Well, I know she has IV cyclizine.
And I'm sure you're only allowed 2 anti-sickness at a time. Kylie's only on 2, and her gastro consultant has said she's not allowed more than 2.
There you go. Laura said she's had both of those that you've mentioned, and she is, and at the same time, and I'm defo very much not palliative.
Yeah, Kylie's the same. She's on ondansetron and levopromazine, and she's definitely not palliative. They go to palliative care for medications and stuff because they give her a better quality of life. But she's not dying because of she needs these medications. They're just a lot stronger and they come with a lot of different side effects compared to normal medications. But no, she's not. Yeah, but yeah. And to say Kirsten's drug resistant as well with her epilepsy, I'd love to know how she gets out of status in 12 hours and home.
Because she's got the Disney Fast Pass that gets her seen immediately. And obviously all the doctors stop what they're doing to treat her. And then she hops in a time machine and uses the ambulance to get back home.
Because Kylie's just been in status and she were in hospital from 16th of June till the 5th of July with IV steroids and all sorts, and she's still going through the IV steroid treatment now. And it took us quite a long time. She were in status for over a month because she were left by a consultant back home saying she had a movement disorder, but yeah. She were in status for over a month and it took us a lot longer than 12 hours to get her out of status and get her home. So I'd love to know what miracle drug Kirsten's using to say she's drug resistant.
Definitely, Sophie.
So as if she's drug resistant.
Absolutely. Sorry, people are saying, can you say how amazing you are? And this is the point, guys. You know, she's been made out to be a bad person. She's been made out to be in quotation marks, mother. I've seen the stuff. And to have to go through this fight with such a poorly child, and like you say there, to be let down by health professionals, to go to others, to have to go to specialists, it's really frightening. And then to have some woman, crank, on the internet say that you are causing your child's illness, and she is going to report you to social services. It's just horrific. I can't.
Yeah, it was like she's no idea, and if she's portraying that she's been as ill as she was since a child.
Can we get rid of Ella Sharp out of our comments, please? Can we get rid of Ella Sharp 2X, please? She's only 16. Can I get her out of my chat, please? She's a mod and she's only 16. Thank you. I'm sorry.
If she was as ill as she was saying as a child, do you not think she could sympathise with Carly rather than saying the stuff that she had said? Because, like she said, she were born with gastroparesis and then the intestinal dysmotility. Now, that takes a lot to be diagnosed with. It's not an easy diagnosis, and it's not just one simple little test.
Yeah.
It's quite traumatic to go through the testing to get it formally diagnosed, and they definitely wouldn't do it at 6 months old.
Mods, I did put in the now I don't sound like her. Mods, my lovely friends, wins. I have put in the WhatsApp, which is usually our group for sending each other funny messages and animals and drunk texts, but this time it's actually got mod stuff in it. Thanks. Because that young lady, please, if the mods do come in, please don't react to them, because like that young lady there, she's actually only 16 years old. I'm more than happy to mute them, and so the ones that are on this, I'm more than happy for them to be mute and to listen, because they are vulnerable themselves. But I'm not happy, obviously, with the fact that that is a very young lady. Yeah, and the fact is that they're reporting people, which is a bit silly. So I'm so sorry. Honestly, the comments have been like that you are such an amazing, strong person, Christy.
Thank you.
And
it's been hard at times, definitely been hard, but she's worth it.
Do you do any fundraising for the people that have looked after your child, or any of the diseases that have, diseases, I don't mean diseases, you know what I mean, conditions?
No, not really. With Kylie's genetic condition, it is quite rare, so there's not much knowledge about it, or many. There is a charity, but I think it's in America. It's not very known much. I think there is a small foundation in the UK for her genetic condition, but
Yeah. How can I tell you? I've got a list of them. I have a list of them. I've got a list of their usernames and details. Do you know what? It must be really hard as well when you've got a child with an illness that is particularly rare. Just that support network as well around you.
It is, and it's more difficult, I think, because not many people know about it, even health professionals. So when you try and talk to health professionals and bargain with them, you get nowhere because all they can do is Google, and they go off what Google says and not how the child's presenting. Because Carly's always smiling because she physically can't help it. People will look at her and say, "Oh, she's fine. She's smiling.
She's happy.
Like,
she's a happy child."
Yeah. But there's times where she physically can't help that smile. Like she had sepsis when she was on TPN, and she was sat on a trolley going down to theatre, waving, smiling at everyone. You wouldn't think there was anything wrong with her. She went into septic shock a couple of hours before.
Yeah, and that's the
Like
thing, isn't it?
looks can be very deceiving with Carly. Very deceiving.
And that must be frightening for you as well, because obviously, you know, as parents, we see our children, you know, show that they're in pain, but because she doesn't, and do you know what I mean? Being that she doesn't show that she's unwell like our children would.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. And when Carly's sure she's unwell, it's literally at the last minute. There's no telltale sign she's either good or gone. She doesn't slowly decline or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because the day she went into septic shock, we didn't know. We flushed her off a TPN. An hour later, she were gone. It was awful. There's no telltale signs in anything with her. She's just good or she's not good.
Yeah. That's hideous. Guys, can we all make sure we're giving Carly's mum a follow on that account? And honestly, thank you for coming in, because I'm conscious you said you needed to go. I'm so grateful that you've come up and told everybody what's actually been going on. And as a person, yourself, an individual, if you fancy coming into the Discord, and if you've got any hobbies like crocheting, which I can't do, it's the only thing I can't do, and it gets me really annoyed, drop in, come in, have a chit chat.
I will do.
We do this silly stuff as well. It's not this medical. It's not this medical and serious stuff all the time. We play things like RNSA, yay or no yay, which is like deal or no deal. Normally, we're just a load of parents that have children with additional needs, or neurospicy people, or just people that don't get to go out. So we go out on here, if that makes sense. I've been bananaed before for ranty pub night, but. Yeah, come and join. I get into trouble. I have to be careful. Come and join us.
I will do.
All right, lovely. You take care. Oh, I've said it again. I'm going to be fined again by Louise. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye. Absolutely, we'll have a game night in Discord. Absolutely will. Right, ladies, Lizzie, Auntie. Sorry. Hello.
Hello. I wanted to go back to the liver situation. In regards to never being able to have TPN again because of liver damage.
Yeah.
I've had liver failure once, recovered from it, and then had liver damage again. With my liver failure, they looked at transplant, and it still managed to recover.
Wow.
Which I know isn't the case for everyone at that stage, but she's clearly not at that stage. She's not yellow.
I know this happened when she was younger, though. She said that she had TPN as a child, and because of liver damage, she can't have it again.
Yeah, but from that damage, she should have recovered by now, at least to some degree. Especially if she is saying she had it as a young child. Damage can stay to some degree, but from the doctors that I've seen and spoken to about my liver in particular, it does come back over time. And they said to me from when they decided that I wouldn't have a transplant, they said if it regenerates, could be back to 80% within about 10 years. So if she had it as a child, we're looking at a sort of time now where that wouldn't.
I think it was 20 years. I don't know why I've got an echo, but it was about 20 years.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, so
As you wouldn't be turnover rate, and it would generate itself by now.
yeah.
What's that?
Occupational therapy, Betsy.
Oh, is she taking that?
That's all I wanted to say, really. So I'll drop down.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not calling people the L word. I have to say duckies. So thank you so much. Bless. Thank you so much, honestly, Liz, for coming up. Hello, T.
I want that car.
Hi, sorry, I was taking it off mute.
That's all right. No worries.
How to do it. So I've got some pictures that you'll probably be very interested in. I've just gone back quite a while and around Easter time. Do you want me to send them to you?
I would love you to send them to me. Do you want my email? That's going. Everything's going into the email.
Yeah, if you want to private message me your email, then I can send them. But going back to the liver thing again,
Yeah.
I was diagnosed 14 years ago with liver disease.
Oh wow, sorry.
When I first saw Kirsten, my mum was given a NG tube.
Yeah.
In the stomach. So her and Kirsten was talking quite often. Obviously, I became her mod for around 9 months. She said to my mum that obviously she's in liver failure. So they had a bit of a connection, you know.
Yeah.
And then obviously when I found out that actually her liver weren't failing and my mum's is past the point now of she needs a transplant. That made me really, really annoyed. I was fuming.
That's it. Her things that she's doing and the people that she's connecting with have genuinely poorly, palliative, terminal people in her life that are just trying to make sense of what's happening to them and connecting with her. And then when they find out it's a fake connection, it's destroying some people.
It is. There's no need for it because obviously my mum was like, oh, it's not just me. And she was really, really struggling to come to terms that actually the livers that have been offered to her have never been viable. So all of her children and her grandchildren, we was all tested to see if we was able to be a live liver donator. Mm-hmm. So out of 6 of us, only one of us was able to donate part of our liver to her. And that was meant to have happened on the 10th of June and it got cancelled. So now she's not going to get her liver now, unfortunately. So it's just a waiting game and she's looking at possibly September. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything else because it is alive, but...
Honestly, I'm so sorry. It must be so hard for you as a family. And this is what I'm saying, that, like, this person needs to be off this app. People need safeguarding. They're living actual real life situations and trauma. And she is just, honestly, she makes me so mad. Every day I go, I'm so shocked. I couldn't be any more shocked about this. And something else comes up and I'm like, oh God, I feel physically sick. So I can only imagine as a family.
It starts off as a few, doesn't it? Like 1 or 2 people, and then when more and more people look into it, there's ending up being near on 100 people that have been severe, and it's not even just affected in a small way. They're being severely affected in ways that you could never imagine. Mm-hmm. Whether that be financially or preying on their vulnerability when they've got their own learning disabilities, you know.
Yep, or mental health when they've started SHing again. Because
it's just
awful.
I just thank Kirsty, Carly's fight so much because she messaged me and we had a long conversation and she never pushed me whatsoever when I was Kirsten's mod. She was just there for any questions that I needed to
Can I ask
clear
you,
up.
have you shut down all your socials?
My socials? What do you mean?
At the beginning of the live, I said to any ex-mods, any mods or anyone that's been in her circle that she knows well, please shut down your Facebook, put it on private, because there's some things that have been coming out that she's been doing that she sent her mods to do. So anything that's got personal information, photos, anything, please shut it down.
Oh no, I've not
And
done
make
that.
sure you block her and her mods.
Yeah, so she's blocked. She was blocked when I'd received a lot of our messages from her, basically saying that why am I looking after my, and I'll send you the screenshot of that.
Please.
Why am I looking after my mother when the inevitable is going to happen anyway? But the inevitable is not going to happen to me, so I should look after myself more than her. And then she did say that my mum wasn't as ill, and I've got a screenshot of my mum with her tube in that I'll also send you, just to show that.
Shani, it's huge. I just thought I was doing a little live. Some of the stuff I've been sent, I've got a team of people helping me now. It's just too huge. It's going.
But yes, I've got the screenshot. So if you can private message me your email, I will send them over. Especially with how she was so happy with her Easter egg haul this year.
Don't. Somebody sent me quite an extensive list. They were in the comments later and it's up for them to say it, but someone sent me quite an extensive list of everything that they've bought this individual off an Amazon wish list, and there was Twixes and chocolate bars and food.
Easter eggs for Easter. She was really happy about that.
I'm so glad that you got out the toxicity though, because it is, and people going like, oh well, why would people believe her? Because the stuff that I've seen to start off with, you kind of think you're connecting, and she's actually, don't diss it, she is intelligent, she's slipping up now because she's been busted really, and she's trying to ham things up. But if she put her brain to something else, she's an intelligent young lady.
But now she's forgetting what she's saying.
Because she's hamming it up though, isn't it? If she'd have stuck with her original things, which I think she did stick with. Nice letter from Cams again. If she did stick with the original thing she stuck with, but then when people started calling her out over it, she added more. And she added more, and she added more, and then I think she forgot what she'd said. And there's a digital record on social media. You can't get away from it. People could go, but hang on a minute. Last year, you said this. And that's where I think she's going wrong. It's like these seizures now. They're like 3 times a day.
Yeah, that's a joke.
The more time we do these lives, I don't know if she's on now, but the more that we do these lives, the more that she's having. And I'm so sorry to the ambulance service if you are called. I do know, obviously, the air ambulance, we didn't waste your helicopter fuel. But honestly, T, you are so, big up to Kirsty for getting you out there. Kirsty.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I'm away from it, to be honest. And I tried to get in the others away as well. But when it comes to someone being so brainwashed by her, you can't push them. You can't say, well, you need to get out. And that's Kirsty didn't do that with me once. She was just saying, just be careful, keep an eye on it, just see what you look for certain things. And when I was doing that, then I realised. So it's thanks to Kirsty that I actually got out. If it weren't for her, then I still probably would be a mod now.
And do you know what? That's the thing I'm saying. This is not a hate live. I don't know her. She just sucked my friend in. I neither dislike her or like her. I can have my opinion on it, but I'm not telling anyone what they should or shouldn't do. But I think by giving people the facts, then like you did, it's for you to make your own decision. I have to protect the children in there that are under 18, whether I'm not comfortable to just leave those in there. But as for the other ones that are older, vulnerable ones, I might be doing something there too. But as for the ones that are older, it's up to them to make those decisions. And if I can give them the facts and they can just see, well, hang on a minute, I didn't notice that, or they don't know, then they're able to get themselves away. It has to be their decision.
Definitely. No, I fully agree. But I just thank you for letting me pop in. I'll send you them pictures over anyway.
Esther, I don't know if Esther knows the address. Let me just put it in my mods chat. My mod chat is not like her mod chat, by the way. As I say, it generally includes very unsuitable things from the farmer. If anyone needs a farmer, we've got a friend mod here is a farmer and he's looking for a wife. So if anyone wants to marry a young farmer, he's very handsome, wants kids, doesn't wash that much, but you know, I'll get the mods to send you my details.
Perfect. Well, thanks for letting me jump in.
No, thank you for coming up. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Can you kick me out, though, because I don't know how to do it.
Okay, yeah, no worries, lovely. Oh, I said it again. I'm fined again. Bollocks.
See you later.
See you later. Fined again. Ducky. That's your new word now, Sally. Ducky. Oh, no, there's trouble now. It's trouble now. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble now.
Don't know what you mean.
All right, trouble. Let me just put this email address in here for my mods. Have you come to apply for the farmer wants a wife?
No thanks.
Okay.
I'm good. Mine's already gone. I'm done with it.
When's your holiday over with? Because I need your help. This has just got just ridiculous.
I might extend it.
No, that's unfair. I'm away at the weekend. One of you lot is going to have to go live to keep it up. Oh, look, there's Robbie. Robbie's in the comments. Big up. Everybody follow. Look, Robbie's there. Robbie's 23. He's not bad looking. Not too shabby. Let me just put in this email address for the guys to do. So, my email address. How's things going?
Please. Yes, mate. It's not bedtime, you lazy mare. Sorry. Right, catch me up. What's been going on?
Well, there's certain stuff I can't tell you on here. But basically,
Yeah, obviously not that because, you know, there's always eyes watching.
Yeah, no, it's not because of that. It's progressing very, very nicely there. Very, very nicely. Today we've done the things about the walk-in and the pill crusher, but it might be that that was a replacement pill crusher. So I need to speak to the gentleman that bought the glasses. If you're in the comments, I would like the proof of when you bought the glasses that she is wearing in that video. We're just debunking all her stuff.
Well, medication she gets offline. She gets some prescribed for her mental health, and then she buys some offline, and there's proof of that as well.
Yeah, can I have that? Because we've also had some other proof which is really concerning, so I'll update you on that because I definitely can't talk you into there.
Okay.
How do I contact Sally? My mods will jump on you. Hopefully not the farmer because he wants a wife. He's going to kill me for saying this today. I'm just putting in my mod chat the new email address. I don't want to put it out because there's some crazy people in the world. I've got all our mods details, user accounts, and they're being blocked or muted because they're reporting everybody. So, what's it say? Not me dropping the farmer a follow. If you looked at his profile picture, it's quite fit, you know. The farmer's fit. Not too shabby. I mean,
he's only a couple of years older than my boy. I'm good, cheers.
Yeah, I've got, you know, he could wash a bit more. He's a farmer. If you like, he's got goats and dogs and cows. Oh, look. No such thing as a fit 50-year-old. What are you doing? I'm gonna pull him in now. I'm gonna pull him in. Hello, just me, Sarah. I've just asked my mods to jump on to be able to let you know. I'm pulling him in the box. He's gonna hate me. He'll decline it.
Joe wants to ask a question.
Which Joe? Did you decline me, Robert? Wow. Which
Joe Forever Truthful.
Joe Forever Truthful. What's the question?
No idea.
He's 20,
ain't got that far.
He's 20. He's 23. He's got a beard.
He's a baby.
Who is? Robbie, the farmer.
The farmer.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Hello. He's a farmer. So today we've heard from We've heard from Kirsty today. I did get reported for showing some of the messages. We did have the mods
So,
in.
Jove, whatever truthful, she claims she has an unsafe swallow, but I thought liquids were worse for that. Liquids are worse for that. She doesn't have an unsafe swallow. It's a load of rubbish.
What about jelly sweets?
I know from experience.
What about jelly sweets?
Chewing sweets would create extra saliva, which she would then aspirate and then become very unwell.
Now I know that you
The
like.
safe swallow's got nothing to do with your stomach. It's everything to do with your esophagus. So her saying, "Oh, it's okay because it drains out my stomach," that doesn't safeguard her from choking if she's got an unsafe swallow.
Can somebody, like Robbie, Esther, can you give Just Me Sarah, who is in the box, can you give her the email address, please? So Heather, I know you love the endocrine system as much as I do. I have a question for you. I was thinking.
Sorry, I've just got to shout at the kids. 1 minute.
Go on, shout at the kids.
Girls, back here now. Sorry.
Parenting. So yeah, I know that you like the endocrine system as much as me. I was thinking about this last night. I was thinking, right, she eats sweets, she eats certain foods, right, because we've seen her eat them. It's nothing that you don't know. She ate some toast and whatever. Would she not be causing her own hyperglycemia? Because obviously your body smells food, your body tastes food, your saliva starts producing, and your body produces a small amount of insulin before you've even put that food in your mouth.
Yep.
And then...
So she's claiming that she's got this, what is it, type 3 diabetes, she's claiming, even though we know that's impossible for her to have.
Yeah.
And she claims she had type 1 diabetes. Has anyone ever seen her give herself some insulin? Because I haven't.
Can somebody send Amy? I think Amy's got the email address. So I was thinking about this, that she's causing her own hypoglycemia because then the food hits the stomach and the vitiligo go, ooh, food. But then she sucks it out.
Then don't go where you're not supposed to go.
Yeah, see, if she did have an endocrine issue, it wouldn't matter regardless if she sucks it out because it still hits her digestive system, it still hits her body, so she would still receive glucose from whatever she's consuming.
Can I just say, I'm going to send Jen that 20.
Sally, check WhatsApp. You're confusing me with the email. Oh my days. All these
It's the same with a lot of her hypos only seem to happen after she's given her medication. And the medication she gives are known to cause low blood sugars. And if she's leaning on that sensor, which she does quite a lot, it's going to alert a false low.
Yeah, it is
Well,
that
she
one.
said she had type 3C diabetes, then it was type 1 diabetes, then it was reactive hypoglycemia, then it was hypoglycemia.
And an unknown type of diabetes.
It's more like attention anemia.
Diabetes.
Bollocks of beaties.
But as we said as well, and I have got proof for this, and please, whoever's sending the stuff, please make sure you're sending it. I have had, people are buying her the Libras. People are buying her the strips. People are buying the meters. Why do you think that she doesn't, like, send all this stuff out? People are buying this equipment.
The thing
if
is,
she genuinely had it, she would be given it.
be provided it.
I've got bucket loads of the stuff.
Me and
guys.
Sally can tell you now, if she had type 1 diabetes, she'd have a Dexcom or some sort of Dexcom machine.
Wait there. I'm going to show you something.
That's given to her. Is it? Do I want to see it? Exactly. She buys her Libra. Diabetes. It is diabetes, isn't it? Well, it's bollocks of beaties. Stay around here, please, kids, so I can see you.
Put my headphones back on. Got a dress on today.
She did that.
So, right, this is, I have a unit, you know the IKEA unit, with these in, for all the diabetes stuff that my kids get sent. Right, literally, I've got about...
Do you know what? I've got a whole cupboard full of crap.
So I've got about 10.
Stuff.
I've got 10 of these, right? I then also, so we get everything.
Hello.
Look, dressings you get.
Yep.
The sets, you get the pump consumables. So one of mine is in the Omnipod. You get the Omnipod. The other one is on a Medtronic, that's on her body, but then you get all the set changes.
Yep, see,
Sensors.
my boy won't wear a CGM or an FGM. He won't wear any of them, but it's been tried. But we have 3 different monitors. So we're given 3 different monitors, 3 different testing strips for each monitor,
Yep.
and 3 different types of lancets.
Then we
Because
also,
you can never go by one monitor. You always have to check, and she never checks. And when she does, it's just 4.6, which is normal. It's a really good sugar.
we get given glucogel. We also get given glucojuice. We have an emergency injection, which is called glucagon, in the fridge. I can't.
That's what I mean. She never has any of that. And if she has a reactive hypoglycemia, it's not even just a diet. There's a medication that she should be on. There's 3 medications for reactive hypoglycemia. And I know for a fact she's not tried any of them because I know everybody that's tried the medication. Because my son was the first person in Europe to try that medication for reactive hypoglycemia.
Be careful how I do this one. And this is the thing. I'm going to go for a cigarette, but I'm not going to close it down just yet because I'm going to put myself in a box and go downstairs and just show you.
The first one?
Someone's put, be careful or she'll want your supplies. There is no way
Yeah, she probably would, to be fair.
Because, and I'm going to be honest with you, right? I used to be in a type 1 group where we would help each other out as parents. It got infiltrated by bodybuilders that wanted our insulin and our spare monitors. It was Libras then. And our kids were one of the first to get the flash glucose monitors before the CGMs were available. Yep. So we had to shut it down. And so what we do now is any surplus, I'm telling you now, I give to charities that are taking them to the third world. I give them to charities.
See, all our extra supplies,
I won't give them to people.
We give them to other children with the same condition he had in places like America, in Brazil, and places like that. Because the NHS, if they take them back, they dispose of them.
They destroy them.
But after she bought loads of my son's NG tubes, and I realised what she was doing wasn't normal. They weren't just an odd spare here and odd spare there. I send them there now because I won't sell them anymore.
And in our Discord, we've put a link. Can I just request myself? In our Discord, we've put a link to a charity called Jacob's Well that will take equipment. Please do not give it to people. They're
brilliant, aren't they?
Please do not give it to people. Just give it to those countries. The third world countries. I'm just accepting myself as well. I'm accepting myself.
His conditions.
I have to mute me.
Yeah, Byron, I'm on about Byron's conditions, babe.
Yeah, but he was the first one to have something.
Yeah, I know.
So, as I say,
that's what we're talking about.
You know,
was he the first one to have a condition?
Yes, his one, yeah.
Right, you're going to see.
Sorry,
me.
my niece is listening and she's like, but he was the first one to have that condition.
If I am the neurodivergent field, that's my family account because I'm going for a cigarette, so I'm going to keep this going up here, and I can watch the comments.
That's bad, Sally.
Well, you know, and I said the word, didn't I? So I should say smoke as well.
Which one?
That's quite naughty.
Thank you. We all die at some point, don't we?
And which condition?
Well, this is it. This is what I say to my oncologist. What's he going to do? Give me cancer? Already got it, mate.
I like your thinking.
I just wanted to come on and say about. It's all right.
Hang on,
I was going to say about the Libras as a non-diabetic.
Sally, you give me a heart attack then. Yeah, see, Libras, they don't tend to use with people with diabetes. They prefer the Dexcom, but it can be used for type 1 diabetes. They're very rarely, and it's usually only to show a trend rather than alert.
I have a Libra. I don't have diabetes, though. I have a different metabolic disorder. If she had, which they suspect is reactive hypoglycemia, I eat a bag of crisps, my sugars go to 2.5. I eat carbs and my sugars go low, which is great fun. But I get, every 2 months, I get a box from Abbott. So my hospital send them directly to me. The only things that I've had to purchase are test strips every now and again because I've not been sent enough, and it's sometimes just quicker to me to order them off Amazon.
Yeah, we've done the same.
I've done the same, Lizzie.
They're like £9, £10 for 50 of them, and they can get here by like 1 o'clock the next day. I'd rather do that than spend half an hour on the phone to my GP in a holding queue. I think most people do.
Don't blame you, Lizzie. I really don't blame you.
But
there's been a few times like we've gone away or whatever, or he's been poorly and we haven't had enough, and it usually takes 3 days from the doctor to the pharmacy and then another day from the pharmacy, and sometimes it's just easier to buy them. But the ones he uses, they're like 30 quid a box of 50, so I try not to buy them.
Yeah, see, I have the Gluco RX monitors, which they're literally pennies for the boxes of strips.
That's the same as my monitor. But
I started on the Libra when I first got diagnosed.
Which monitor?
First diagnosed.
Oh, what's it called? Insta or something like that. He's on 3 different machines.
Those ones are so expensive. The Acu ones are so expensive.
We get it from Gosh.
Yeah.
We get it prescribed to him because he won't put a CGM on.
But those ones are out of all of the monitors, those are the most expensive. Which I don't blame you for not wanting to order them.
Because the Acus are actually lab accurate, so they're the same as a blood. If they do a true blood glucose, like a blood draw, it's exactly the same. They've measured them, which is what I like. So I know the number he's getting on that is a true number, but we always check with another machine just in case it's not. And that's what she should be doing, but she never does.
Thank you, KiKi.
And I also have like the solution that you can check that your monitor's in like calibration in the right range, and things like that, which is something.
Yeah, well, this is it. I've never seen a calibrator machine.
Like, I don't very often. I'll be honest.
Mine at home. I take it to the hospital and they calibrate it for me.
Oh, so there's a
but I don't see you guys sitting on live like nodding off.
So basically, there's a little blue, it's a blue solution, and it will tell you how much if you put it on a strip, how much it should go between. So this one, I think is like, I can't even remember. 6.6 to 8.9, and you drip it on there, and if it's not calibrated, obviously, then you can take it. But it's a way to a super quick way to know whether if you're getting some really weird readings between your monitors, you can just use that solution.
Yeah, we've had that problem quite a few times. Really bloody frustrating because it sets you panicking. Like, oh my god, he's really high. Oh my god, he's really low, and actually he's not.
It's not. No.
Yeah, Sally, what is that you're doing on your screen?
This is a goat.
A goat having a party.
Why do you want to be a goat?
No.
No,
I
just
don't.
made me bar.
So I started off with the Freestyle Libra a couple of years ago, about 2 years, and I've only just been switched on to the Dexcom, only because I was persuasive.
Sally, can you add Wade?
Continuously.
Can you put Wade in mods, please? Because I can't add her because I'm downstairs being naughty. And it's on my TikTok studio. I'm a naughty parrot.
Because I was continuously getting miscommunications with my Dexcom. No, my Libra, sorry. So I requested to change to a Dexcom, and I've finally been approved for funding for a Dexcom.
Yeah. So I was on Libra originally, and the numbers were so off, it was unreal. And now they've put me on Dexcom 1, but I've only just got with the local diabetic team after being diabetic for 2 years. So I'm trying to get the funding to go for a Dexcom 6 or a Dexcom 7.
I recommend Dexcom 7. Not
Yeah, and I had to have a go at
not medically.
because he's a dick.
Oh, okay. Well expected that one.
Yeah.
Sorry. I recommend the Dexcom 1 Plus. Only because that's the only Dexcom I know of that I've started with. I just find it's very easy to set parameters and stuff like that.
See, I'm type 3C diabetic because I have no pancreas at all. And my sugars are all over the place constantly, and I have to constantly finger prick because the Dexcom 1 isn't accurate. It's more accurate than Libra was, but it's not accurate.
Yeah, I've got the 1 Plus.
I've never
that the one
heard
you-
of the 1 Plus.
I've had no issues with my Libra. Like, I literally pretty much at any given point, it's like 0.1 or 0.2 out of what my actual like finger pricks are.
Mine was
Yeah,
always
see, I use
1 or 2 mil out.
I don't know if any of you have heard of mine's a CGM. It's called i5 or something like that. It's from Foreshore or something.
Never heard
I
of
don't
it.
wear it because I'm naughty. It's relatively new. It's round like the Libra, but it's a continuous glucose monitor. It does my head in because it alarms constantly.
Sorry, Heather.
Wait, what's
just
it
reach
called?
over to me and
I can't remember.
put your arm out so I can smack it for you.
Who, me?
Yeah. Not
I
wearing
don't
your...
wear it. I know. I don't do a lot
Yeah.
of things I should.
She's a nightmare. She doesn't wear a feeding tube to drain her belly, and she doesn't wear a CGM monitor either. She's a dick.
Shut up, you grass.
Fair enough. At least she's honest.
And then moans that she's in pain.
Alright, wait.
Yeah, but at least mine's real pain, unlike her.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
you're a grass, mate. I'm going to grass you out to your doctor next time I see him.
Guys, let's keep this
Can I just make a
civil,
point?
not...
Someone's just asked in the comment about someone's just mentioned in the comment about CGMs and stuff, and she asked this person for advice. I'm going to say, be careful who you ask for advice on the internet, because not all is what you can see. Yes, I can, Georgie. We have got genuine diabetics in our Discord. It is locked, so you have to ask permission to be accessed into the group. You can, by all means, ask people's personal experiences, but everyone's diabetes management is totally different. I would recommend Diabetes UK as a resource.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you, by all means, if you want a general sort of like, because I've got to be honest with you, both of mine are on, one's on a Dexcom and the other one's on a Guardian 4 sensor. And I would say by far my personal choice is I prefer my daughter that's on the Dexcom. The Guardian 4 sensor is not my friend. But so yeah, again, somebody else might say that the Guardian 4 sensor, it works for them. So I can't comment. We can give you our own personal experiences, but really, please consult healthcare professionals.
In a way, it is a trial and error process.
Yeah, my numbers are different from your atypical person with hypoglycemia, because my numbers are always low and I always become symptomatic after I hit below 5, but then I can be sitting there on a 2 and be absolutely fine.
I was on a 0.9.
My sugars have never gone past a 9, I think it was the highest my sugars are, but I've always been like that. There's nothing different.
I was on a 0.9, running around hyper as anything when I was a kid.
That's exactly what my boy's like.
That's what I'm like. My sugars got below 1 before I had a seizure, and
When
I
I
didn't
go
have
really
symptoms
low,
until they dropped below 1.
I've got no glucose awareness of
oh, that's like you, Wade.
lows awareness. Hence why they put me on the finally agreed to the Dexcom.
Yeah.
So I could be alerted to pre-hypo.
That's why I have to wear one.
So I...
See, whereas I'm symptomatic.
Yeah, I'm not.
So that's why I don't wear mine all the time, because I am quite symptomatic. And the only reason I was wearing it in the first place is because my chemo really badly affected my blood sugars.
Yeah.
And it messed with them so badly, like I was dropping to the ones that all day. It was irritating the crap out of me, so I pulled it off.
With these sensors,
I don't
it's
recommend
all
that,
trial
though.
and error. Which one suits which body better?
It's the same.
And it also depends where you place it. Like some days you can place it somewhere and it'll be absolutely give you the most perfect readings for that whole placement. And then the next one, it's like completely off.
Does not even recognise your body. Yeah. That's what I found with
my
Libra.
boy, we trialled the Dexcom 5 it was, I think, or the one before the Dexcom 6, whatever that was. We trialled that one on him and the Libra 2. And I actually found the Libra 2 was better for my boy than the Dexcom. Because my boy's sugars yo-yo so fast, the Dexcom was constantly alarming too high or too low, whereas the Libra was just nice and steady, and it'd alarm when he got too low, and it'd alarm so that we could treat it like as we went along. Whereas the Dexcom, it was constantly alarming, so I was constantly treating like rebounds and things.
I do believe on the Dexcom 1 Plus that I've got, I can set my parameters from about 5.2 and below to alarm.
I can on the Dexcom one as well. I can set parameters.
So that's what I've done, and so far so good. I haven't had no major hypos. I've had a couple of 2s and 3s points, whatever, but we won't go into that. That was when I was quite unwell on one day.
Most of mine are managed. It just seemed to be when I was on that chemo, it made my sugars really bad.
Is that because you've got a reaction to the steroids that they also supply you with when they issue chemo?
Because I have pancreatitis as well. I've got a chronic pancreatitis, and I had pancreatic cancer like nearly 10 years ago now. So my pancreas is damaged, and so is my liver failure because of medications. But I don't know what it was. It was just this one type of chemo that really messed with my blood sugars.
Yeah.
And they didn't warn me, and I kept getting really low hypos and really symptomatic with them. And then I went and saw the oncologist, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it can affect your blood sugars." I was like, "Well, why didn't you?"
I have heard of that. When
she was
people
getting
get
low
put
to the
on,
point she was passing out.
I have heard of when we built. Sorry, I can't get my gob out. Front teeth in. People who have chemotherapy to be needing steroids as well, and they are then classed as possibly pre-diabetic, and
that's exactly what happened with me.
Sorry, ladies, can I just interrupt?
My GP said I was pre-diabetic, except I've always been hypoglycemic. So originally they put the CGM on me because I was like, how can I be pre-diabetic when I'm always low? Not high, I've never been high. And that's how I realised what was going on.
My mum's blood sugars drop incredibly low. I've tested her and she's been like 1.9 and she's been driving behind a wheel. I've literally had to confiscate her keys.
Jesus.
Yeah. She's not diabetic or anything though.
Can I just interrupt, ladies, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bit of warning next time.
Sal?
Yeah.
There's a lady in the chat who has got some information to share, but she doesn't want to go in the box. She's called
Can you give her the
She's called Keristina. Well, she said she doesn't mind putting it in chat if somebody lets her know when to put it in, so you can obviously keep an eye out for it and she'll answer questions that way. So just let her know when.
I think you can pin it in here, even though I've got multicast, because I'm on studio. You can pin it.
Right. Okay. I'll get her to comment and then I'll pin her. All right.
Sorry, Vicky.
Guys.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to
go
so she didn't get mixed.
Sort the children.
Yep.
I think Wade's staying for a bit, but it's my turn to watch the kids, so you know.
I do want to touch up on something regarding
Is that her
the
live?
IVs.
No, it's not her live. This is her being paralysed, yeah?
Yeah, the supposed paralysis. I do want to touch up on something that we were discussing at the very, very, very beginning of the chat, which is medical evidence of IVs. I will be putting them up on my screen. Of my own body, I will add.
I'm staying for this.
Excuse the sweaty head. Green screen.
You haven't got your camera on yet. You haven't saved it.
Yeah, I'm just getting green screen, sorry.
Right, Keris, okay. Well, let me just read this. I have POTS. To me, I'd say she shows no signs whatsoever Potts has put me in hospital countless.
That is of a IV in my arm, middle of my arm, where they should technically be put.
Yeah.
Yeah, trigger warning, sorry.
But they can be placed at other places. My children have them in their hands because they don't like them in their crease of their arm. But yeah.
That's where I am going to
I have mine in my hand for the same reason. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I am going to jump up on that one. I have got a very possibly triggering one, so if you do not wish to witness it, please close your eyes.
Warning.
Just for 5 seconds. But this, she claims to have central lines. That, my friend, is the central line.
I mean, not down here, you know, down here.
That is a central line.
My first child.
The thing is, she's got no scars. Every single person I know, including myself, who's had central lines or ports, we have scars.
Yeah.
And I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome as well. So I don't scar very bad, but I still scar.
Scars.
I've got scars.
Honestly, I've got multiple in my neck. Multiple scars in my neck. I've had PICC lines multiple times, and every single one of them have left. I have like keloid scarring from my PICC line insertions.
And I'm going to show you one last photo of the actual damage if you were to have cannulas within said many days.
Also, when she showed that she had her central line down here, she said she was in hospital. It was probably about, I want to say, 48 hours, and her bruising was green.
That was within 24 hours of having cannulas, multiple cannulas, placed on me.
That's exactly where I'm like, Amy, because mine don't last and they can't find veins.
Yep.
Use the ultrasound machine, and even then they struggle to find a vein.
They have finally, when I went to a said different hospital, they actually got the, what are they called?
My lines get done by the vascular access nurses.
Vascular access nurse. Yeah.
But I go to a very big tertiary hospital. Not like most of them. It's not. A lot of hospitals don't have the vascular
We'd have to
access.
go down to theatre.
No, that's where I have to go. When I have my lines in my neck, I have to go to theatre.
So
when I have my lines, sorry.
It's all right. I just wanted to, because I don't want to keep losing her in the comment. Kerrit said, having POTS too. If you pass out at home or fits, they'll monitor you much closer and not just send you home on the Disney Fast Pass in 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly that. Well said. Couldn't put it better myself.
Yes and no. It depends. Like I've got quite significant POTS, and I have other heart conditions. It's not uncommon for me to be sent home pretty quickly after a bag of fluids from a hospital and not be monitored that closely. But at the same time,
I suppose there's different areas, isn't it?
Would you be
But a
online?
bag of fluid minimum has to run for 6 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, would you be online within 2 hours? Do you get a Disney Fast Pass?
Oh no, I'd be wiped out. But like, you could just having POTS isn't enough to, depending on the hospitals, to admit you. Like, if they know they have POTS, they're just like, oh, we'll check you've not got an infection, and oh, here's a bag of fluids, kind of thing. If that brings it down, they'll send you home. They won't do very much else if there's long-standing POTS evidence. If it's like you're not diagnosed or you're only newly diagnosed with it and there's not as much evidence, they might keep you in slightly longer. But it is possible. So I've done a turnaround in 4 hours from hospital.
4 hours. We say she's got a Disney Fast Pass, and I want one with my kids because
I want one as well. I normally end up spending months in hospital at a time. It's a joke.
The only way I have it, I have a Disney Fast Pass, but it's only to one specific hospital, and I don't want to use it because it means that if I'm using it, I'm really, really unwell. Because I have a red card that goes into a specialist unit.
Oh right.
So theoretically, I can phone that number and they'll get me a bed in a hospital, a specialist hospital for one of my cardiac conditions. But I don't want to use it.
See, I'm a little bit jealous of that. So am I.
What?
I'd love to bypass A&E. On a regular A&E. Oh, it's full of a lot of time wasters and drug addicts and alcoholics.
My friends.
No offence to them.
My adopted daughter's just put, the oldest definitely needs a Disney Fast Pass, so you don't get stuck at North Quay for hours. Yeah, she's been in DKA 7 times this year so far. Thank you so much. Honestly, you don't have to give, lovelies. Oh, I said it again.
I think it just depends on what your conditions are and the hospital setup. Like, I know someone that's got one because they're diagnosed with brittle asthma. Mine's for my cardiac arrhythmias. So it's not for my POTS, but it's for my cardiac arrhythmias that I have. So I have that.
We have things that we can bypass A&E. We have like open access, but we can bypass A&E. But obviously, if it's a life-threatening condition that needs to be treated, like the DKA, then you have to go into resus. They can't do that in a bed.
Yeah, and this was
the same for my one.
2022 when I was severely.
I'm not here for gifts.
Severely dehydrated following COVID in 2022. They put a line in my shin. They also had a line in my thumb, which lasted approximately 20 minutes before they rushed me to theatre to put that central line in.
That's the same with me with normal cannulas. The longest ones ever lasted was 11 days, and I was really shocked at that, and that was my most recent hospital stay.
They have to use
they have to get that with a ultrasound machine.
They have to use orange or grey cannulas on me, which they normally use on drug dealers.
Okay, so I'm saying, can we get back to Kay? What do you need to know? What would you like to know? Because we've covered the paralysis. We've covered the wish list. We have covered, what else have we done today?
The needles.
Diabetes.
The needles. We have covered diabetes. What else would you like to know as factual evidence that we can tell you that why we believe that, oh, you missed the paralysis. Okay, well, I'm actually showing the video now. If you were paralysed from the waist down, you didn't go for active musculoskeletal physiotherapy, because we see her
3 times a week.
We see her on live every day, bearing in mind, so we have evidence
all
to say
day.
She doesn't do that and all through the night. Would you be able to do this? I want to slow it down again because I like this is my favourite bit. There.
Are you going to make her dance again?
I'm going to make her dance again. So basically, she puts her arms straight. She uses her lower body, which is her feet and her legs, to push herself forward. She hotches
and
her
reposition.
bum, so she's shifting her weight onto her feet, and then her face goes, oh shit.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Can you see that there? Now, if you were... What'd you say? She addressed this on live. She said she had extensive PT for... See, this is the thing. She's only addressing it because we're picking it up. She has not had... You can look at her videos. The time she said she was paralysed and she had this seizure...
Sorry.
Yeah?
Sorry, let me just... I'm paralysed. You would not have muscles like that if you were not using a wheelchair, manual wheelchair, and manually lifting yourself on the bed, etc., etc. That is fake paralysis. It's obvious, and I don't mean to be blunt, and maybe it is a little bit nastier what I'm saying, but if you a little bit too naive to open your eyes and actually realise that, and do a little bit of research on Google. On Google, there is plenty of conditions that can cause that.
Where's that other video? I might have to...
And this is what she's been doing.
I've got another video to show you as well. Here we go. This one.
Factual. Look at the facts, guys. If you don't believe us, I'm sorry, but yeah, you need to believe us.
We can only give you the evidence. I can't say you need to believe us. We can give you the evidence, and it's for you to make up your own decision. If you still want to give this creator money, if you still want to buy the millions of things off a wish list, that's up to you.
And conned out of thousands of pounds, and potentially criminal proceedings if you are a mod for her and follows said protocol that she has in place, which is just a basic text message. Sorry to say.
My friend who can still move her legs, just can't walk, has far more muscle wastage than Kay does. Bearing in mind, this lady claims to have not walked for two years now. You can see by her legs, there's no muscle wastage there.
They're chunky. They're chunky.
I wouldn't say chunky,
I'm pretty sure the wheelchair she's got, she paid for.
She did.
I'm pretty sure, because I saw some comments being like, oh, I put 50 quid towards a GoFundMe.
It was a GoFundMe.
Because wheelchair services were going to take so long to get me out a wheelchair. Like, it was such...
The excuse she gave me was wheelchair services are not interested. Not interested in supplying her with a wheelchair.
The first
now,
video
if
was
she
very
was
recent.
not paralysed, if she was paralysed,
yeah, Tay, I
wheelchair
have said
services
that.
would be.
I did say that. Sorry, people are saying not to make it a comment about weight or stuff. We're not. We're just saying there's no muscle wastage.
Yeah, that's not triggering.
Yeah,
I don't think.
It's just she has no muscle wastage. I would kill to have a figure. Not gonna lie, but yeah, this is just.
So would I.
This is just not muscle wastage.
Mine's all muscles and upper body strength I've got at the moment. I look like Popeye. Feel like Popeye as well. Especially after today in this heat. Where was I?
Sorry, I just wanted to address
wheelchair services.
Yeah. Wheelchair services, I can guarantee, would not turn anyone away. Anyone. No matter what area, county or anything.
Not if you needed a wheelchair, they wouldn't turn you away.
Exactly. If she 1000% needed a wheelchair, she would be issued one, whether it's an NHS standard or an NHS electric. She would go through a certain protocol and procedure, meetings, sizing, availability options. What else did I do? Potential driving lesson. Yeah, that was a fun one. I had to drive round cones with an electric wheelchair to show that I can manage it.
Sally, it has been debunked that she bought her wheelchair, right? Debunked by her. Absolutely not. She's posted some pictures up, but to be fair, it could be anyone's paperwork. You don't see her showing this is... If someone said to me, Sally, I think you're lying. I don't think your kid has an insulin pump. Yeah, I literally would be like, here's the paperwork, here's the serial number. Thank you.
And here's my child with the pump. Well, not necessarily exposing your child.
Don't we? No, but we couldn't.
Yeah.
Because, you know, but so she's put up some paperwork about her bed. Now, we know who she bought that bed from.
Hasn't even got her name on it.
That bed.
I don't believe.
That bed. Yeah, of course I'd say, like, I'd cover some of it, but I'd still have to prove it's hers.
Right, guys, I've got to go because we're off for food. I'll speak to you later.
Right,
Bye.
Enjoy. So we know who she bought the bed from. They've already said it on live. She also said that it had a noise that it made. And anyway, she put this paperwork up to say it was her bed. She was given it by some services. When I looked into that paperwork, it doesn't say anything specific. But if you look at the type of bed that it says that paperwork is for, is an elderly care bed. It is a low bed for falls, which is provided to elderly care homes. So that was my first thing. The bed also that she
and they would also provide it for seizures, though. They would provide a lower bed like that for seizures.
But she hasn't got a low bed. The bed that she has now is not a low bed. She can banana board transfer.
It's a falsified document.
Well, I mean, it's a falsified document. I think it's quite easy to get hold of a document from, Nan's bed, say, for example.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Lizzie?
It's all just a bit sus, guys. All we ask is not necessarily to believe us, but follow what your true beliefs are. And if that's not helping her, but being her friend, then go for it.
She needs
Because we don't want nothing. We don't want no harm to her. All we want to do is get her the relevant services and help and support.
Right, Mishka, she has carers. Are those actual carers? She said herself on live that she has domiciliary carers. Domiciliary carers come in, they do a bit of on-the-spot housekeeping, they cook food, prepare meals for you, and she's doing like a welfare check so many times a day, however many, like you can have a 15-minute call. She doesn't have carers at the moment. She is in the process of changing carers, so mum and dad are her carers at the moment. She did mention a carer the other day, but dad actually in the live said this carer's name, who is her nan's carer, and that Kirsten, she did used to look after Kirsten, but she doesn't now, and she was going to give her a little gift, and she was going to come round, and that's when the air ambulance allegedly was called. Medications.
Interesting.
Does she have actual medications? Some of her medications, yeah, they will be prescribed. Mental health conditions do need medication.
I will admit, I have seen her crush tablets and inject them.
Yeah, I mean, she does.
She's crushed a cyclizine in tablet and physically injected it into an IV. Nah, that is not protocol.
Oh my god! That makes me twitch. That makes me really twitch internally.
Sorry, but she's wanting to. Basically, the rate she's going.
The concern is, unfortunately,
she isn't going to see her 30th birthday.
And accidentally.
And I'm putting it bluntly, guys.
Some nasty bug or something.
Yeah, exactly.
She's going to end up giving herself some nasty bug.
Nasty bug, potential thrombolysis.
Okay, sorry to ask. I'm going through your questions now, guys, because I've just noticed. Sorry to ask, the IVs, has she done them herself?
Yes,
we do believe
I've seen
she
it.
said she has a femoral line, but we kind of debunked that in the way that if she had the seizure she had the other day, then she would have pulled the femoral line out and obviously would have bled profusely. She does do subcut lines, and there is no district nurse doing it, so I would only presume. I mean, obviously, without yes.
I've witnessed her cannulate herself in her foot.
Courtney, because she's lucky. Someone's mic is making lots of noise. I think it's Amy's. I think it might be her headphones.
Sorry, it's my I think it might be me. What's the name? AirPods.
Yeah,
I do apologise.
They're going. She said her carers do wound care and move around. Wound care generally is done by a district nurse, even if you've got carers, isn't it not?
I can vouch for this one. Wound care is strictly district nurse care. Carer, if you're a carer, their name is not nurse carer.
Right, Lizzie, I can't hear you. You're coming in and out like what? Are you there?
Oh, sorry. Can you hear that?
No, it's coming in and out. Have you got headphones on?
I wondered if it's her signal.
I do, but I live out in a village.
You're clearer.
Yeah, I live in a village in the middle of nowhere.
Dodgy Wi-Fi.
So.
Yeah, signal's dropping.
Yeah, no, I live in a village in the middle of nowhere. Sorry.
That's all right.
And some drunk driver took our 5G pole out a few weeks back and it hasn't been replaced.
Wow.
And the Wi-Fi's temperamental. Impressive. But so long-term wound care would be done by like community nursing teams, but like as a one-off kind of thing, yeah, district nurses, community nurses would definitely be coming out to manage wounds.
Yeah, because someone's got
to make sure it goes.
Ember Fall, Lizzie, has got, I was a carer, we are not allowed to dress any wounds.
Yeah, that's the same protocol as my care provider I've got now.
So I know it depends. I know of some carers who can put on, like, say you go over, you see this patient has a new pressure sore. You can put on the pink plaster, you know, the pink squidgy plasters. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about.
That's if they're prescribed to them, though, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can, only if the patient has one. There are sometimes that carers are allowed to put one of those on, but then they would have to, like, people would choose.
It would be more like barrier cream and barrier spray, wouldn't it, before it got to the dressing stage?
I know that. Sorry, I was going to say, I know that even nurseries and schools and everything now, you're not allowed to put plasters on children's knees, because if you don't do it properly, they get infected, you're not insured, and you're going to be sued these days.
Well, not only that, if they're allergic. If they're allergic to the plaster.
Yeah.
It's gone because some plasters can cause people to have anaphylaxis.
There you go. District nurses do wound care. Carers are not allowed to touch wounds.
My carers, the only time they're allowed to act on a wound is if I'm actively bleeding.
Yeah, but
that's the only time, because that's basic first aid.
Yeah.
If it was a pressure sore, on the other hand, they're not allowed to do that. That would be seek GP referral to district nurses or seek GP.
Again, we are allowed to apply, this is carers, we are allowed to apply creams, give meds if trained and qualified, but that's about it.
Yeah, you have to go through a lot of online training for that, because obviously I haven't done it as such, but I've answered a couple of questions online that my carer asked me to answer.
Nicola, if you work in nursery, you'll know. It's the paper towel. It fixes everything. Right. What's with the drinking?
Wet paper towel, yeah.
Wet paper towel. You've got a broken leg. Wet paper towel. Don't worry about it. We'll call Mum. Lucy, what's with the drinking monster drinks? I've only got GERD and I wouldn't drink it.
I don't think we should read too much into it, genuinely. Like, as there's been people with things that actually do have, like, gastroparesis and stuff, they've all said, like, everyone's advice is different. Some people are told to avoid anything carbonated, some people aren't. Some people would choose just to take the nausea and vomiting side of it. Yeah, but at the same time, like, the genuine advice for a lot of patients with things like gastroparesis is if you don't use it, you lose it. So especially with those, so they would be encouraged to have some form of drink and, like, fluids to keep their swallow. But I don't think it's the monster is just whatever kind of thing.
I think she's just addicted to it. Right. I don't know. That's what she said. Her carers had done. She has loads of bed sores. Can we just say, how can you have bed sores when I can't help it, I'm sorry.
How can you have bed sores with a pressure relieving mattress and you're able to physically walk from one side of the room to the other? Beyond me. Absolute beyond me.
And they were taught mouth to mouth.
Oh.
Okay, so carers, can I go back to the carer in the comment there now, please? Where have you gone? Are you trying to give mouth to mouth to patients? We're just debunking the myths here. Are you trained to give mouth to mouth? So your mic is really quiet when you're sitting back like that, Ducky. Okay, Ducky, I'm forward. She's blocked me now. Yeah, Mishka, she will block you because you're asking questions in here. How can she have pressure sore on a mattress? Oh, she's gone. Lizzie's got bad signal. Does Lizzie do crocheting? You only get bed sores when you lay down for a long time.
Lizzie has put all carers no CPR, but they'd call 999 and follow instructions given.
Oh yeah, because anyone would do that. Any layperson would do that. Can I just say some areas bring in mouth to mouth back in, but with face shields. All carers, no CPR, but they call 999 and follow instructions. I also say I couldn't drink a quantity of fluids that quickly. I'm not tube fed. You said ducky. Yeah, I've got to say ducky. Ducky poos, because I'm not allowed to say lovely anymore. That's okay, Lizzie, don't worry, lovely. Oh, hand quilting, that's it. Surely carers have basic training.
Getting prosecuted.
There you go. Embers, the carer again has put, if a client falls unconscious, we're advised to call 999 and follow their instructions. Because if people are trained to do it, if companies are trained to do it, they have to make sure that they're trained continuously, because things change.
Is that as per NICE guidelines? NHS NICE guidelines as well?
What is?
Is it obviously the practicality of calling a 999 and following instructions?
Yeah, I mean, just insurance. Insurance is alone. Liability insurance for the care companies will tell you to do that.
Exactly.
A ducky -1 out the swear jar. Yay! I can get some money back. I need some money. I need some pocket money this weekend because I'm going out. The advice is only
you're partying.
No, I'm going to Trans Pride because my daughter's trans, and I am going to go and hug trans kids.
Bless you.
I'm giving out hugs. I don't do hugs because I don't really like people touching me. But once I've had a few vodkas, I'll be fine.
I don't blame you.
You crochet. We've got a wicked little group in Discord that crochets. My sister crochets beautifully, and she is very poorly after having COVID 4 times working for the ambulance service. So all she can do now is crochet, and she can crochet. It really annoys me because I can sew, I can paint, I can bake, I can do every single crafty hobby you can think of. You name it, I can do it. Watch me for Halloween. I changed my house totally outside. I do like a film set. But I cannot crochet. And it really annoys me because she can crochet with her left and her right hand. So she does the most beautiful stuff. But she's in Discord and they're all having a little bit of a crochet thing.
I cannot crochet for my life.
No, I can't. It does my head in. I'm not going to lie.
I get more angry than I do.
She did have carers. She hasn't got carers currently. Her mum and her dad are doing it apparently. Yes, we have face shields in nurseries. Yeah, Nicola said in nurseries you can't give plasters if you have permission. Allegedly. Now
it's got to be written permission.
It has to be written permission. You have to give written permission for everything. Even if you have prescription medicines, you have to sign in blood, don't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. They could also bring the district nurses. Sorry about this. My other phone's going off. My burner phone is going off. Someone's trying to ring me. That's just...
Is it your daughter?
No.
Okay.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, with written permission, you have to sign in blood to give medicines. She blocks you for the most ridiculous reasons. Absolutely, you could put a smiley face in there and she'll be like, it's a hater. I expect adopted daughter expects a hug from me every time I see her now. I don't know about that. It depends if I've had vodka.
If she's a fool's risk.
Yeah, she hasn't got a care line. Like, they literally dish them things out. They have the watches. You just pay as well.
The necklace.
If I was a parent and that was my daughter, I would be paying for her to have a care line. I mean, my granddads used to go off all the time, like when we were cooking bacon, and I'd be like, "Sorry, cooking bacon."
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Because it comes through and they go, "Hello, hello, are you okay? Are you okay, Jack?" And I'm like, "It's fine. I'm cooking bacon." Quick question. She says her dad is it actually her dad? I can't tell you without doing a Jeremy Kyle DNA test. I have no idea. Some people say stepdad, some people say dad. I can't prove that factually without taking her on Jeremy Kyle, so I don't know. I can't answer that. If I come across that information in the public domain somewhere, I will let you know.
What was I going to ask? It's totally gone because the doorbell's just gone.
Whenever I would talk about the condition we both have, hers would always be worse. This is what we said. It's literally anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. If you've got a broken leg, she's got 3.
Yeah. If you've got a heart attack, she's got a stroke.
She literally stopped in mid-movement in the camera so we could see. Oh, were you talking about that? Do you want to see my favourite video again? I'd play it all day long. I would. I think I might put some music to it and actually put it up as a video.
Kind of infuriates me at the same time.
What? Oh, this is the wish list. If you weren't here earlier, this is her wish list.
The fact that she's faking supposedly being paralysed. it's quite infuriating because
See, if you were prescribed...
as a paralysis person, a person who suffers paralysis, it's quite degrading.
I know. And it's affecting lots of people's mental health. I have blah, 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 blah.
I will admit I've... yeah, actually, I won't because I don't want to trigger anyone.
No, go into the Discord. Sometimes it feels like Jeremy Carl. Absolutely, it does. I'm not being funny. I literally started this off thinking I'll have about 20 people. I'll just let them all know. I'll let all my lot know. You know, go over, have a look, warn people.
You've got 300 people in your live at any one time.
Yeah, I literally thought it was going to be like that, and I was like, if anyone else has been done by this lady, I'd love to let you know. My inbox is rammed, but it is progressing. I have got a team. I've got a level 3 advocate working for me, and healthcare professionals who are helping me, and then there's a team of people that are manning the inboxes in Discord as well. We have a Discord. I have always had a Discord. I started on TikTok 2 years ago. We're just like a small group of people that just like
yeah,
we can't go we can't go out a lot, so we all keep each other's company. So yeah, absolutely. I do all sorts of silly things. And Halloween, I absolutely decorate my house up. Last year was Beetlejuice. We had the children with the scary masks on out there. I have a smoke machine. I have lights. I go ham. The year before that was Stranger Things. I did a Demigorgon and a portal. And my oldest daughter was playing the electric guitar to Master of Puppets. We have about 60 to 100 kids come and visit us. I love Halloween.
So your gorgeous computer set up.
I've had this for ages. This is Taylor's old one. Yes, she is vulnerable and she needs serious help. I agree. This is why we're doing the awareness. I had a little bit of a brain fart there, and I did have a little bit of fun. She absolutely does, and trust me, this isn't us just doing stuff on TikTok. In the background, my life has been all consumed by this. We're dealing with advocates, agencies, you know. Some of the things and the stories that people have sent me is harrowing. I'm not going to lie, it's harrowing. I've literally nearly thrown up. I've cried. You know, it is literally, it's all consuming. So that's why I don't want to know anymore, because literally my social justice, my oldest daughter says I'm a social justice warrior, doesn't she, Esther?
She does.
So we've got a potential wife.
We've got a potential wife? What for Robbie?
Megan Royal wants a husband.
Megan!
Husband, forget Megan Royal. I want a husband too. Can we just say that Robbie doesn't wash?
Robbie!
So we need Robbie in the box now. Come on, Robbie, get in. Because we've potentially got your wife.
He's too busy insulting me. Guys, like, if you've come here for the curse, then if you want to just see the carnage that is the Ranty Naughty Step Army, welcome. Here he comes.
We're checking up. We're keeping an eye on you, John.
We are like
Who's got an echo?
We were talking about
the echo
owed that people gave.
I think it might have been Marina.
Hello?
Oh no.
It's Robbie.
I can hear it when Robbie's on.
Yeah, it's Robbie, sorry. The approximate estimation that Emily came up with was over the tens of thousands of pounds.
Oh yeah, no. I can factually tell you with 5 people it's £8,000. So it's easy to say, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Sorry, just for people that are asking. That's all.
It's a lot of money, guys, and it's not just money. It's medical supplies and it is medicine. So
somebody else who desperately.
Is it not an actual criminal offence now?
Yeah, I don't know who's got Marina. I think it's you, love. Hang on, let's check.
It's not me, it's Robbie.
Hello.
No, it's you, Robbie. Shut down the app and come back in.
I just go into the Discord.
Thank you, Jane.
And I'm queued up. I get queued up just by being in the Discord.
Couldn't agree more.
I don't like people.
Love you too, Katie. Yes, Natasha, that's the thing, isn't it? A lot of people did feel sorry for her. You know, I had a lady message her, like, as a nurse who felt sorry for her and bought things up for wish list, you know, because, but I think where she started to ramp it up and where she started to go, I can do better, I can be better, I can be better, I can be better. She's slipping up now.
Yeah.
Megan's got the eyeballs in the chat for Robbie.
If you're happy that he doesn't have a shower, he literally has one like twice a year.
There is a Discord. Can someone post the Discord link? Hey, Shelter, can someone post the Discord link into the chat, please? If you have anything, I should go a bit closer actually. If you have anything that you want to send me about this creator, Chronically KiKi, please message me. I will send you an email address if you have information, i.e. messages, i.e. screenshots, anything to do with this creator. I would really love. If you've sent anything from the wish list, I would love you to be honest. There is no embarrassment here. There is no judgment here. I really want the authorities to realise how big this thing actually is. You know, all it shows, I said to a lady last night, all it shows is that you have been empathetic human beings that have shown human kindness. You know, why wouldn't we believe somebody that says they're terminally ill? Why wouldn't we believe somebody that says that they have all these illnesses? You know, why would we believe that somebody would lie? So all it has shown is that you're empathetic people with human kindness. And actually, I want more of those people around. Please do not be ashamed. And if you're scared, I can be discreet.
Sal, the rude one is demanding a box.
I've let him in, but it's got some kind of like bomber phone, a Motorola or something. I don't know what's going on with him today.
It's his wish Wi-Fi.
And thanks for every gift, every heart meet, every tap. I really appreciate it. We need to get more on the tapping. I don't mean today because I'm going to go soon. Once we've discussed Robbie and Megan.
You've been amazing what you've done over the last 4 or 5 days with this case. You've done really, 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 really well. And good on you for exposing her. And yeah, if you ever need to ask me any questions, considering I used to work in ICU, feel free to message me and I can give you an honest opinion.
Megan, you're gonna, because I don't even think Robbie's got Discord. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate that. I don't even think that Robbie has got Discord, has he?
No.
He can't even come in here. Robbie, like seriously, you've got a new phone. I bought you a battery pack. Maybe we'll just do a fun live with Robbie, Megan, and we'll give you the, if anyone loves animals, we'll give you the heads up. Was it her live yesterday? Apparently she had an air ambulance for her heart not beating. I wonder if that's because we said we don't do recitation. And she was released in the hour. Wow. Yeah. That is some Disney Fast Pass. Right, hang on a minute. Let me just... Can someone pull up the air ambulance log, please? Can someone pull up their air ambulance log?
An air ambulance does not fly somebody who's in cardiac arrest. Actively in cardiac arrest, they'll go with them in an ambulance.
Lou, I don't want to turn it off.
Cardiac arrest on the way in, and they'll do it.
Can I do it like that, Lou? I don't want to because I'm going to play out to Oh the Okie Kokie again, just for fun. Oh my God, you lot!
Oh, the Okie Kokie.
I need a fast pass. Yeah, I need a fast pass. Look, Louise, and can you come up and do it on screen share, please? Let's just prove that now. So she's had a cardiac arrest, because that's what it's called when your heart's not beating. She has had a cardiac arrest yesterday, guys. An air ambulance for her heart not beating. Are you sure? Are you sure this was yesterday she went?
She was live last night.
Is this what we already know?
Because she was live last night. People were saying she was live last night.
This is a few days ago. We've done that one.
Well, that one's done.
Yeah, we've done that one.
Last night she was live at...
She was alive? That's good.
She was live at 3:55. No, 3:50. I do apologise. And 3:55, she cut the live and I called 999.
Hey, my little sister's in
If
there.
you want
She
the
is
call log-
retired. Right, hang on. Let's have a look.
If you would like the call log, I can send that over to
Oh,
you.
no, someone's already sent me stuff. So if you're talking about the other day, she came on, when was it? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Literally, this has just been...
It's Thursday today, darling.
I don't even think... Has someone got the... Can someone take the... Because I think I deleted it off my phone. The video off my profile. She had one out Tuesday. Yeah, we can debunk that. We can debunk that, but I can't play the video because it's actually on the account that I'm talking to you now on, which would be a little difficult. Can someone possibly screen record and send it to me? You'd think she would do a little bit better. Yeah, no, Claire, to answer, hello, thank you for the heartbeat, thank you, Becky, for the rainbows, and thank you, Atlanta, for the... Claire, you're right. They do have cars, and they do have helicopters, because you know me and my love for Helimed, but she specified a helicopter. Helicopter came for her. Oh, the comments are going absolutely crazy. Can you see the mods WhatsApp group on that phone? Yes, I can. Do I need to look on it? Because if I do, I need to like push it along a bit.
I just needed to make sure. Thanks for the heads up. I could have done with that about like 5 minutes ago. But
You didn't put any references to dilly those, did you? Please don't. I've WhatsApped you. Right, cool. I've put it over to the one side. Hopefully, I've got to keep an eye on it.
Right, cool. I've put it over to the one side.
Right,
Hopefully, I've got to keep an eye on it.
Esther, you've got an echo now.
that wasn't me. It was Amy.
Oh, was it Amy? Oh, was that the... Has anyone done the video?
Is it any better now? I've just done a
Has
screen
anyone done the
recording.
video?
Would you like
any
to
better
play
now?
it? I've just done a
Has
screen
anyone done the
recording.
video?
Would you like any better?
Oh. Ignore, thank you. Right. This is a flight log. But I think this is for yesterday. That is not the video. That is not the video that we had. That is not the video we had. That is not the video we had the other day. Yeah, but you won't be able to play it in the box, will you? Because if I got it on the phone, it's off my. I'm sure I don't think I have it anymore. I don't think I have it anymore. I think I deleted it. This is the wish list. I think I deleted it. Yeah. I think I deleted it. I'll just play that in the background while I was doing it. Then the screen photo from Tuesday, screen recorded. Yeah, but how can you send it, love? It isn't on the EE. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Anyone can go and check the EAAA website. I'll look in Discord. No, she's paralysed. She can't stand, guys. Yeah, it's absolutely paralysed. Cannot stand. From the waist down, she's paralysed, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Check WhatsApp. I have to do this again because so many risque messages I might get into trouble for. They're all naughty people. Oh, here we go.
Sure, thanks for the heads up. I could have...
Bear with. Bear with. Bear with, caller.
Ambulance. It was about the air ambulance. I'm sorry for the noise. Yeah, I knew you knew it was for me. How did you know it was for me? Are you on here? I can't remember. Your message.
Okay, this is actually on my profile. This is me. This is actually on my profile on the I don't know if that was showing that person there. On this account, in my videos, this is actually in there. I did a video where it's got her saying, talking to Donna, who I think might be a fictitious friend to Donna, saying she was really sorry that the air ambulance might have disturbed her. As you can see from the flight log, there was ambulances dispatched today. One of them is in NR17, which was an accidental injury. The other one was in CB8, which is Cambridgeshire, and that was an accidental injury. And there was a medical episode, but that was nowhere near her area, and I think it was the day before anyway. I think that might have been the 28th. This is available on the East Anglia Air Ambulance website, so please. Then it goes in to show you, because they have to be transparent, because what is going on with this today? So if you go and have a look at the video.
If it was about the air ambulance, I'm sorry for the noise. Yeah, I knew you knew it was for me. How did you know it was for me? Are you on here? I can't remember. New message.
So as you can see at the end there,
it
does actually. I've got gremlins in my phone because people are trying to phone me because I should be doing things that I'm not doing.
Remember.
Should be doing.
New message.
So if you can see there, our missions, it will tell you where there is. And I know the area that she lives in. I'm not going to dox her. It is in the public domain, but no ambulances went to that place. Donna is a carer. Donna is not a carer. No. You've seen Donna? Right, you've seen Donna. Okay. Are we sure it's a carer? Because I was under the impression that she changed her carers and she was going to new carers. Nan's carer, somebody she calls Yaya, is a carer. I don't know. I know this to be facts that I've had coming through. Lala, that's it. Thank you, Yaya. Lala is a Nan's carer. Her dad was on the live saying it's her Nan's carer. She used to look after her, but now she looks after her nan only. Donna is a friend off TikTok. But as you can see, then Donna must have been seeing things. No, Charlie, she is not. She was. John actually said himself, Lala is a nan's carer. And he said that she'd got a present for her. And he knows she doesn't see her anymore. John himself, that came out of John's mouth. There is a screen recording. We shall try and play that for you. And she might have done some private work for him. I have been researching her a month, Jay, I'm afraid. I've been researching her a month, and is it a month? No, I don't think it's a month. I think it's been 3 weeks. But we have an extensive team. So we have quite a few people now. We have, just so you know, this is factual. We have advocate level 3 working with us. We have people, professionals from safeguarding points of view. This is not a hate live. I can't tell you whether you should like Kirsten, not like Kirsten, believe her, not believe her. I can just say, she said this. She said she had an air ambulance out. No air ambulance went out. Simple. Public domain information. I know, Em, it's horrible, isn't it? Absolutely horrible. She said she had an ambulance out. No ambulance went to her area. Jay, absolutely not. What's he saying? Jay, if you would like to message me privately, I can give you professional people that you can contact about this lady. All I'm saying to anybody is do your due diligence. Do not just believe things because Kirsten and her father say so. And please, I urge you to. I urge you to do your due diligence. Do what I do. Cases are now live that Lala and Donna are carers from a previous company. My understanding is that she had domiciliary carers and they were private carers. That is my understanding. They are not council carers. And they are domiciliary. That means somebody can come in, empty your bins, check that you've taken your medication if you pay them to do that, and also offer you food, which we know that happened with her previous care company. And we have videos about that. In my area, they refused me and my sister had to get different carers, absolutely. She said on a live, her previous carers are Donna and Lala. We've also seen, Charlie, we've also seen on a live her carer, oh my God, what was she called the other day? Can someone put what the carers, the last carer, the carers that slipped up, what were they called?
Sally, darling, I'm going to drop down because there's people here who tried to out me the other day.
Oh, okay.
It's now turned into a police investigation, so I can't be...
Okay, no worries. Okay, all right, darling. Speak to you soon.
I'll message you later. Take care.
Bye. Interesting. Hey, Leon. Are they actual carers? Right. We don't know this, do they? Jay and Charlotte, Charlie Lolly are absolutely convinced. I've got a video, and I'm trying to think of the lady's name, Gio, where are you? Yeah, Ava, there's quite a lot of it. Did you used to mod, or do you know her? No, Nicole, I have never been at Nicotine Breakfast. That's not my kind of breakfast. I have never been a mod for her. Do not know her, did not watch her, did not know she existed. I love capybaras. He's my favourite. Never modded. Never modded, nothing. I know, I'd like one. We have 14 guinea pigs. I need a capybara. I've never modded. I've never been a friend. I've never gifted her anything. I've never sent her anything. I'm a mum of 2 type 1 diabetics and adopted mum. Oh my God, this is doing me head in. Adopted mum of this one in the box with the blue hair that looks like a Smurf.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Another one. She's not here. And I have my alien adopted daughter, who's also in here, living on borrowed time, who did gift Kirsten a large amount of money. A large amount of money, and was going to do something else. And until she said to me, Gio, right, everyone's going, Lala and Donna are our carers. Lala and Donna are our carers. Lala and Donna are our carers. What was the carers the other day that slipped up? They weren't called Lala and they weren't called Donna. Is she doing this for gifts? Who? The creator? No, it's actually, most of it is from Amazon wish list. No, she doesn't get, I don't think she would get much from TikTok. Nobody does these days anyway. Most of it is PayPal transfers. Sent through the post. And Amazon wish lists. Look in WhatsApp. Oh my goodness. Who is all those squidgely? Yes, you can, but give me 2 seconds because I have to go into WhatsApp. I can't show my phone because everybody in my little group is... Right, one of them was called Helena. Oh, Robbie, are you in here now? Here's Jay. Accept.
Do I have an echo?
Yeah, bear with.
You told me to bring the tentacles out.
I'm actually trying to go home. Go home.
Do I have an echo now? Hello.
No, you don't. Right, Robbie, bear with. Let's just talk about Kirsten. Stay there because apparently someone wants you as a husband. Hi.
Hello, I've never been in a box before. I feel honoured.
Well, welcome to the naughty step.
I've been trying to get involved with this for so long, but because she's got like her own little people as well, nobody like trusts anybody, if that makes sense.
We've got so much on her.
Yeah, good.
So much. And we have professional agencies, and you know what agencies I mean. now, and it's got really, I'm not gonna lie, I came on here, I don't know what I thought I was doing actually. I might next time take a swerve to the left, but my friend had been watching her for quite a while. She's terminally ill, and she thought that she connected with someone that was terminally ill, that was very, very poorly, and she asked her for medical equipment because this person is also tube fed, which my friend sent her, thinking that, you know, she was struggling and she couldn't get hold of supplies and things. She then ramped it up to money, things off wish lists and stuff like that, and it's a lot of money. And she literally just contacted me, my friend.
I've just been watching like little clips here and there, and none of it makes any sense at all.
If you watch all the people that I've had in my box, I just thought literally I'd be coming on here to do a thing, one show. Do you know what I mean? Because this isn't what I do. I'm not a delusive Angie. I'm not a whatever. I literally just thought I'd come on here like a bit of a social justice warrior, like, my friend's been taken for money, watch out for this woman. And it has just snowballed into something that has physically made me feel sick. I've cried. I've been messaged by very vulnerable people, minors, and their
You
parents.
ever watched that Netflix show called Don't Fuck With Cats? Because it's giving me them vibes.
No, I haven't watched that. I might watch that though. I was thinking more,
Watch it.
this girl makes Joe off of you look like a complete pussy. That's all I'm going to say. This girl makes Joe off you look like a complete pussy. Some of the tactics that she uses, and her dad, because people keep going to me, but her dad said, and I'm like, I can't ask. I know that if somebody has fictitious disorder, you kind of to some extent have to follow along with the delusion while getting treatment, but he's actually feeding it.
As well, though, if you think about his previous loss, like, maybe my opinion is that he kind of sees through it all but kind of plays along because it's better than the other options that he's got.
I don't know though. My eldest daughter has a lot of challenges. She has very challenging behaviour and mental health problems and all sorts of things, right? And I always say that I support my daughter. So my daughter's trans, and I say, like, I support my daughter. I go along with her journey because I want a happy child rather than to be doing an obituary. So I get it, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to let my daughter damage other people. I'm not going to let my daughter damage herself. Do you know what I mean? There's enabling or supporting, and I think it's the line that's been crossed. But that's just my opinion as a parent. You know, everyone parents differently. It's a tough one.
If you think that this has happened like probably slowly over years, because there was the whole eating disorder thing as well, and that comes with a lot of other kind of traits and things.
But again, the thing is, everyone says like, "Oh, think of a mental health, think of this, think of that." But what about the mental health? I don't know if my friend wants to put in the comments. I don't know if she'll let me tell her. But what about the mental health of the people she's affected?
Yeah, exactly.
People have started self-harm, and she told one girl not to take any insulin because it was making her fat.
God.
She's absolutely ruined and destroyed a minor.
Well, all of the sort of information that she puts out there, all this like crap that she puts out there, it's quite harmful, especially like, if you think you've never been tube fed before, you've just been discharged from hospital, you're quite vulnerable, you don't really know what you're doing with your feet, or if you're diabetic, you don't really know how to take your insulin, you don't really know how to check your BMs, and she's telling you, oh, reuse this needle, do this, do that. You just, you know, if she builds that trust with people, it's quite damaging.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, okay. My friend watched her a lot, obviously, because she did trust her. She thought she was a friend. She thought she was genuine. It's her dad that slipped up with the dolphin present. With her dolphin present. Kay said...
I don't think I've heard this.
Kay said that it would be off her and her nan, as Lala looks after them both, but Lala is now not Kay's carer, and it was a goodbye present.
Oh.
Oh, and she said I can let you know. So my friend is terminal. She has a very rare disease, but she's also a type 1 diabetic, and she also had ED, and obviously she's also autistic and selective mutism, And so these people that she's picking are not people that, do you know what I mean? They're people that are very vulnerable, and I don't mean vulnerable as in a victim or whatever, but my friend started to doubt herself, that she trusted her, and she started withdrawing her feed and withdrawing her insulin, because what's the point? How can you trust people that you've known for like a year of your life and what they said was all lies?
No, it's sad, isn't it? By the way, what does RNSA mean? What does it stand for?
It's a ranty
Naughty Step Army.
It's a ranty naughty step army.
Oh, right, okay.
We're all a bit crazy.
Good.
More slightly. So
Yeah, some more than others, aren't we, Ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ranty naughty step army. Yeah, I regularly put people on the naughty step. So
We're a good bunch, though.
yeah, absolutely. It's a friendly group of people, and we're just being protective. We literally had one of our own taken in by this woman, and so it was like I started.
Robbie's the worst.
Robbie's the worst. Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, it wasn't intentional. I didn't set out to do this. I'm not doing this for views or whatever. I literally started to do this just to protect Gio, and it's turned into something that, to be fair, is more than I can comprehend. It's more than I can manage, and that's why I've got professional people helping me. Thank you, Jade, darling. Thank you, my lovely. Yeah, and it's and massively. I've got to have this weekend off. As a mum, some of the stuff that I've read has been absolutely awful. And when it comes out, you will all see it. When it all comes out, when the inevitable happens, which it will, yeah, I think you'll all be shocked. I think a Netflix documentary should be in order.
You definitely watch Don't Fuck With Cats, please.
I'm going to.
Write it down. Make sure you do.
Did we have a thread? Vicky will take it down. Did we have a thread in Discord? Because I wanted a Netflix thread. I wanted a What You Can Watch thread. Because I'm waiting for the Umbrella Academy to come back. And
we talked about it, but I don't think there's one on there
we
yet.
need that Netflix thread in there, please. Because you could have just put.
Okay.
What did you say? Don't fuck with cats.
Don't fuck with cats.
That's your
I
homework.
think it was like probably just as lockdown was starting. It's really good.
What's it called?
Oh, Louise is on it.
Is it still on Netflix?
Please tell me
I
it's
don't
still
know.
on
Louise is
Netflix.
on doing the Discord.
beginning it's quite hard to watch. It involves like some animal cruelty at the start, but it's quite empowering.
Oh, is that going to make me feel poor?
Can't be classed as animal cruelty, surely.
Oh, hey, you can shut up.
What was it called?
Yeah, you don't look after my animals, Roberto.
You can, yeah.
Anything but cats.
No, Gio will have you.
You don't even look after my goats.
Right. Can I do
No, you
this?
don't.
Because I need to get off in a minute because I have 2 guinea pigs. I have 14 guinea pigs to do some fibre flex with because they've not been very well. Robbie, put yourself on camera, please. Megan, are you in the chat?
Sal, just 1 minute. The lady who's in chat in the box, she said, can she just...
Which one?
I don't know what her name is.
The one below me, she wants to
not have a little one.
Oh, yeah, with the squiggles. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry, serious
Yeah,
stuff
me.
first. You. Hello, squiggles. I can't see what your name is.
Hello. I've been watching you for quite a while and I have followed this situation for quite a while. But I just want to say, for the people that are making the exposure pages, the comments need to be turned off because the stuff that's being written in the comments on the exposure pages is just as damaging as Kirsten at this point. They're saying that, oh, this doesn't happen if you have this, and this doesn't happen if you have this. And there are other very disabled people that are not faking or lying, who are having those treatments or being told this information, and it's not fair to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I've literally just had in the middle of a row on one of the pages because someone's like, diazepam isn't prescribed for people who have seizures. Yes, it is. Well, in my case, it is. I've been on diazepam for 3 years. You cannot, just because Kirsten is on it, that doesn't mean it's not real. No. And it's getting so out of hand. Yeah. Like, it's becoming more damaging than
This is why we keep
Kirsten
saying
herself.
to keep out, to only like take medical advice and medication advice from a trained medical profession because it's
And
can be
we're also
dangerous.
saying, like, even we discussed this today, like my children's diabetic treatment, even though one of them's an adult, is different to another person's regime, is different. Everything is different. There's medications that work for one and not for another. With any medical condition, you might, you know, have a combination of two drugs that normally isn't given. We're not questioning anything to do with a medication. I don't like whatever she's on. She could be on for mental health problems at low dose, you know, so we don't know. I'm not her doctor. I didn't do her prescription. But I hear what you're saying. But like a lot of people have said this now, where a lot of people were being called out by her as having Munchausen's or fictitious disorders, it now known as. I mean, there's proper chronically ill people. I say properly chronically ill. Do you know what I mean? Chronically ill creators that have been shamed by this woman, and there's all this toxicness where people just keep going at people. I think, you know, be kind.
It's the same. It's the same as when the amount of comments when she grinds up all her pills. The amount of people that are like, "Oh, she's grinding up," you know what? And it's like, what? You don't need to make stuff up to prove that she's faking, and it's just getting out of hand. Like the comments, and I don't understand why people need to make these exposure pages behind a fake account. Like, why not? If you know she's lying, if you know she's faking, which I 100% agree, but why do you need to hide? Like, I don't understand it, and it's giving these other people.
Can I answer that question? I agree with what you're saying and things, but why people need to hide? Because people have had charges made against them. People have been stalked. Medical professionals have been reported to the Nursing and Midwifery Council by this creator.
Okay.
So people are scared. The amount of people in my boxes, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to have to answer her because it's my oldest daughter and she will just stalk me. 1 second. Hang on.
Hello?
Can I bring you back? I'm on live.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Oh, nice. I'll bring you straight back. I am trying to get off. I promise.
We're at the circus.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a call back. I love you. Bye-bye.
I love you. Bye. Bye.
Sorry.
I've got to go, but I will come back on another time, but
I agree with
someone's
you.
at my front door.
Can you flag up where? But as I say, people are scared.
Yeah, I know they are. I just feel like it's really invalidating when people literally sit there and be like, it's the same with the electric wheelchair situation. I was told by Somerset Wheelchair Service that people with seizures are not eligible for electric chair. It blows my mind, and I could rant about it all day because I have the same argument with them.
Because I will put a post on my page to say about how this is harming the community. Please send me a message.
It is 100%.
Send me a message.
Lovely, I will do.
All right.
Thank you so much for having me on. Nice to meet you all.
You
Bye.
too. Bye. Oh, I'm very hot in here. Right, Robbie, let's see your face now. Or shall I drop that lady out? Oh, she's done it. I will put a post up because I do think that lady has a very, very, very valid point. You know,
it's all right. I think she's gone now.
Who? Megan?
Yeah.
She's in the
Megan, are you in here?
Megan, you in here? You in the Discord?
And to be fair, she had a profile picture of a flaccid penis.
So, is that yours? There she is.
Look.
Is that yours?
At least I'm in my profile picture.
Did you send her a photo of your pee-pee, Robbie?
I feel like I'm going to catch a case here, I can't lie.
Right. Guys, I am winding this up. I will do a quick one tomorrow, and I have to be a quick one tomorrow because I have to get on a train. I will do a quick one tomorrow.
You don't want Robbie.
But if you don't...
You don't want Robbie's video on, he's got a dirty t-shirt on.
But this is a bit of humiliation now for my lovely mods.
Is that the white one that's now grey?
And the naughty step. Because I need to call my daughter.
No, it's a different one, but it is white but grey.
Me on private due to my job. Happy to send you a selfie. Woo woo! Megan, are you in the Discord?
Hang on.
Bitch, I don't want to hear about Marina. I am aware, obviously. I will message you. Send me a message. I am aware.
Megan, you can't just send it to Robbie.
We don't do hate lives. This is an educational live about this lady. Come on, Robbie, put your camera on.
No, I've been working.
Robbie, put it on.
The pressure now, the pressure.
I do know. We are aware, my lovely. I do know. Oh, God, it's another pound.
Robbie, come on.
I've got to go, my phone's going to die.
No,
you know
you liar.
No, it is not. Just go live.
I will do, thank you. Guys, please make sure
that's probably dead.
Please make
It is
sure
actually.
you join the Discord.
Right,
Please
come on, then,
make
put your camera on quick.
Put your camera on.
Are you going off, Sal?
I am going off in a minute because I'm just going to say, please make sure you can put it
Robbie,
on.
come on.
Thank you, Diana.
Robbie,
quick. You can see my dirty socks.
No, I don't want to see you dirty sock. Oh, you're grim.
Sal, can I tell you that's better than what's underneath those dirty socks?
Robbie, this isn't a
What do you
footprint,
mean?
it's like...
There's nothing wrong with
Robbie,
dirty
we've
socks.
dropped.
There we are, look.
We've dropped 40 people.
Have we? I don't even put it on. I bet it goes up 40 now.
I bet you don't. I bet it draws down to 0.
Don't go back to our standard, like 10 people, yeah?
You are?
You need the animals on quick.
No.
This is
Sammy,
Robbie.
Sammy, there's been worse on that bed, let me tell you.
Natty, I will go
Than them
through my
dirty
inbox.
socks.
That's what I do
Yeah, you
when
should
I
have
get
seen
off.
one of the people that was on this bed. Jesus Christ.
He's lovely. Ali said he's lovely. Your face is frozen. This is Farmer. This is Farmer Boy.
He is lovely. He's my adopted TikTok son, and
I'm
Sally's
going to
TikTok
mute now
son.
before I say something I shouldn't.
Why are you frozen in that lovely position? Is it frozen for everyone else? I
No,
told
it's
you,
Farmer's
Emma, I told you it's
yeah.
not too shabby. And he cooks, and he bakes.
He's a really good baker.
He's a really good baker. Oh, Ali said she's too old for you.
Look, there's some cougars in here.
Yeah. Cougars.
Nah, I'm just not hitting the right target audience here, am I?
Kel said he's a hottie. Bless him. Master. He is a master baker. I'm
As
not
long
lying.
as you don't mind, as long as you don't mind dirty feet, dirty clothes,
and animals,
dirty body, and you're willing to work hard, and you like kids because he wants babies.
He wants babies.
You also
Then-
need to be a walking red flag.
Then all apply.
You also need to be a red flag, guys. You can't be like, normal.
Oh,
yeah, you've got to have a little bit of.
He's 23.
You've got to have a bit of narcissism in you.
No, right, let's be honest, right? we are trying to find him someone nice because he attracts psychopaths. So only way I can describe it. Like, me and Vicky are his TikTok mums, and he attracts psychopaths. Like, complete
This is
nutters.
why we're doing the Farmer Wants a Wife, and we're vetting everybody because his choice is shocking.
He can't be trusted to pick his own
It's
girlfriends.
not.
It
Robbie,
is.
your
It
choice in women is worse than mine.
Roberto, it is a bit bad.
Yes,
it is.
Right, well,
No, it's not.
I think one
Yeah, it
night when this is all over, we're going to host The Farmer Wants a Wife.
Who's coming in
Robbie's
for that?
31 too old.
Yeah, you bloody are. You're the farmer.
It's
Robbie.
it's just not the right target audiences. It's just like 40
Claire.
plus women that.
Claire, don't R him because.
Robbie, you can get yourself a
that's
sugar mama.
Emma. Oh no.
Cheers, Claire.
Robbie, there's some 31, 32-year-olds in here.
Learning about the ages. Hello, sugar mamas.
No, but they still need
As long
to,
as they'll have babies,
yeah,
he's
he
fine.
needs babies. He wants babies. This dude wants babies.
Oh, Wilma Woo's got a farm.
Lucy, 21.
He wants mini Robbies.
Louise,
around.
28.
Louise is 28.
Yeah, 22.
Kelly's 22.
He's 23, Jazz. 23.
Robbie, what's your age limit?
Esther, don't laugh.
Diana will catch it after. Ali's 48. Jazz is 25.
Ali, I'll look at the messages after we've come off live, and I'll speak to Sal off live.
Right, anyway, I'm going now.
Right,
See you,
guys,
bye.
if you want to be a contestant on The Farmer Wants a Wife, if you can let us know in the Discord, we will put a little bio up of him. I'll put a picture of him not looking too shabby. I might show you some of his bakes because he is an excellent baker. Like, he can do like a good afternoon tea spread. He also cooks. He also is a carer for his grandma. He's very loving.
Dexter, that's an insult.
Can I just put on as well, though, Sal, whoever is chosen, they have to talk him into having pygmy goats and donkeys.
I am.
That is a.
I've already talked him into the pygmy goats. That's done. It's just
Yeah,
donkey
no,
you
well,
got
he's
to
telling
work
me
on.
no.
No, he told me yes.
Oh, marvellous.
Yeah. No, we don't want an alpaca. Be aware.
No, we
this-
just want donkeys and pygmies.
I don't think he would mind the single mama because he loves kids, but he just attracts psychopaths. I'm not going to lie. Robbie,
He's good with
we've
kids.
dropped 80 people now. Still waiting waiting on that date. Joe's still waiting for a date. Joe, are you still single?
I don't know if my comment came through. I put a comment to Joe, but it mustn't have come through.
No, I don't think it did.
Megan
put-
says,
Oh, look.
yeah.
I put aubergine, peach, splash, baby's balls.
As part of the naughty step, we do have farm talk where Robbie comes on and shows us the animals.
Robbie, Louise is in Orkney. There's plenty of farm opportunities up there.
Yeah. But this time, at this point, we're not showing animals. We're just
Claire, stop it. You're meant to be on our side.
auctioning. I'm not a psychopath, but I do have a mental illness.
Yeah,
well,
they
I
are,
mean,
Claire, you're
that
right.
doesn't rule you out, Jazz. If you'd have met some of his previous girlfriends, they were proper psychopaths.
I'm not a psychopath, but I do have.
Yeah, there was something else, weren't there?
Yeah.
Do you see
They're more
Ali's?
psycho than me.
You see what Ali's put?
I can vouch he's a good cook. I have eaten at Robbie's and I have also had some of his bacon and they are very nice.
Robbie, you got Ali there, and a mature woman. I'd marry him, then I won't need my microwave, and I'll have space on my worktop for.
Don't tell him that, Sammy, or you'll definitely go at top at list.
We all know about what?
I'm Glasgow. No idea about
The
farms, but
psychopaths,
towns and a
Robbie.
funny night on a Saturday night. Yeah.
What, Esther?
The psychopaths. One of them.
Oh. Yeah.
Look, Robbie, hands in Cornwall. You could go down to Cornwall and we'll all come down for holidays.
Holidays in Cornwall, it's cheaper to go to fucking Dubai.
It's Joe.
It's what?
It's cheaper to go to Dubai than fucking Cornwall.
Yeah, but if you live there, it won't cost us anything.
So I'll just pay out again.
Yeah, Jay, thank you for coming in, Jay. Honestly, drop me a message. And as I say, yeah, we just want to get a help and we want to stop any more people being sucked in. It's not a hate live. Even though I might have done the okie dokie to her video. I'm originally from Northampton.
Oh, look, we could probably matchmake some people here. Jay's in Peterborough near Ali.
I'm just going to put a wig on a sheep and wear some Velcro gloves.
Don't even go there, seriously. Fucking hell. Okay, watch the viewers drop more. Wilma, will you know you're in the right area for him then? It was tasteful, wasn't it? I couldn't resist it. I did the okie dokie.
This is turning into a bit of a blind date.
Yeah. Look, Megan's
Well, there's plenty of...
Especially with Megan's profile picture, that is what you call blind date.
Look.
I don't know why you
Wilma, Robbie's Yorkshire.
You look at that every
Jazz.
day.
Bye,
I wanna get
Jazz.
involved.
Bye, darling. Bye,
Whereabouts
everybody.
in
Have a good- Thanks for
Yorkshire are
coming
you?
in.
North, west, south?
Me, west.
No, not you. I know where you are, you turkey.
No,
get
it would
cheeky
have
with
been
me.
Naked Attraction.
B-Dale.
Where's that?
Oh no, we don't want to see that. It's enough looking at some of the
Is that West Yorkshire? Is Bedale West Yorkshire or North Yorkshire?
Some of the pictures are bad enough with just with clothes on. We don't want to see clothes off.
He is a turkey. That's the that was the polite thing that I could say to him.
Do you know what? Honestly,
She normally calls me a fluffy, cheesy bell end.
oh my god.
She does.
Cap fits.
Naked Attraction is traumatic. Oh, do you know what? Why
Oh,
would
I
you?
love Naked Attraction.
No, why would you want to see everybody's bits and then go on a date with them? I would be like,
Sounds like my type of thing, though.
Bell
I might go
costume,
on
and I
it.
wouldn't understand a word they said.
Are you going on it, Esther? Yeah, probably. You would go on it.
I mean, to be fair, most people have seen Debs anyway, so do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
Oh, Robbie, Sal's losing all of viewers.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Oh,
going
no,
offline
yeah.
anyway, so you're just dropping them all for me. It's fine, you know. I'm going off. I've been on here since I don't even know what time I started. I'm so tired. This is day 5, and I am tired because it's
Well, Robbie was on just before you were.
Who was?
Showing the pups. Robbie.
Oh, was he?
We shared it to you. He was showing the pups.
Yeah, they've opened their eyes now.
Oh, we're all in here actually having to do mod work.
No, you weren't live, you liar.
Sally will get a banana for whatever this is. Yeah, I used to get it.
She always does, it's fine.
It's because I can't keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I used to get it from
They're
either
the
Robbie or
pups, Sal.
Esther. Can we go?
Did you see that photo I've just put in the group?
Can we go and see the puppies?
Right, can I see
The
my
pups
dog?
are called Butch, Beefcake,
Yeah.
Barney,
Yeah.
Bruno,
Yeah.
Blue.
I love
The little girl's Blue.
Blue. Oh, is that Esther?
Well, she's not. She's black and white.
Can I see my dog
Yeah.
that's not my dog?
Come on, let's.
But then you've got
Esther's dog.
That's not your
Bluebell.
dog.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, everybody. Do you want to see some puppies?
Do you want to see these puppies?
Do you want to see Robbie's
Joe,
puppies?
can I honestly tell you, I never ever have been, and I feel a
don't
bit
know
left
how.
out.
I'm on
I feel like I've got so now.
Just sit there and just say loads of racist words and then like say cunt a few times and then Bob's your uncle, you'll be
Robbie,
bananas.
just go and show pups first before you get bananas.
Yeah, I'm luring you
Oh,
in
look,
with the
viewers
puppies.
coming back up now. They're on about puppies.
Cheryl, let's go. No, they're dropping again. Let's go and see some puppies.
No, they're not. They went down to 86, so then now they're back up to 93. Yeah.
Right. Would we
Go on,
not
Robbie,
get a
quick, run.
chance? Charlie says.
No, she's not, Joe. You obviously don't know her. She's a mad as shit.
Who is?
You.
Oi, get outside. Show us some puppies. Show me
I
your
am
puppies.
not at all.
going now.
I'm not Mardy, you are. Mardy, bad-tempered, grumpy.
Fuck off.
People who are applying for Farmer Wants a Wife,
Yeah,
just
look.
ignore this bit. Ignore them bad bits.
We want puppies. We want puppies. We want puppies. We want puppies.
You can all suck a fart out of Sal's flabby menopausal ass.
You're welcome. What can I say
harsh.
except you're welcome? Would you like the left or the right button? Yeah.
See, this is like kind of what we're normally like. We are a bit of a crazy bunch.
We don't normally do serious.
No.
Yeah, that's why the views drop. Because it's not drama or serious.
Yeah.
We've actually had to. Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
We've actually had to do our moderating work the past few days.
I know.
That's right, you can have some time off the weekend.
my tongue as well.
I'm exhausted.
Usually we just have it as like a status symbol,
I'm
but we've
resigning.
actually had to work today.
I'm resigning.
Does that mean I can go to the pub, Sal?
Oh, the weekend? Yeah, I'm going to Manchester.
Oh, so I can go to the pub.
Yeah, I might
when
do
do you
a
have any
live
commission?
from Manchester Pride, but that'll be my small live. No one will come in because it's not about Kirsten.
You've walked into absolute carnage.
You've walked into Robbie actually showing us the puppies when he finally gets off his chair and goes outside.
Oh, thanks, Gilda. I won't reply.
If you're just joining us.
Robbie, Wilma has slid into your DMs.
It is quite
Wilma,
rubbish,
message
Marjorie.
me or Sally and we'll deal with it.
Oh, just fuck off, sound.
Yeah, you
Listen,
can't
we
be.
told you that we're picking your next girlfriend because you are rubbish at it.
Yeah, you pick psychopaths that like real, like single white female horses head in
Hi,
bed.
Kieran.
I think I might be Emma. I think Wilma might be the dog.
We've already established you pick bunny boilers.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.